What's up, dude? Welcome in, Neil. Nice shade, dude.
Well, why, thank you, Neil. Welcome in, welcome to my spooky little cauldron room. Ooh. Oh my God. Well, welcome in, Neil, the BT fan. Welcome, I bid you welcome. Welcome in Silver Blue Alex Ramirez, Xavier Golden Observer and the King Chat. Welcome in. Welcome. Nice tank,
Nice top tank, dude. Fire.
Oh, you're much too kind, Neil. Welcome in. Get on in there. Come on. We have quite the stream for you guys tonight. We have a brand new character we're playing. His name is Malik Darthor. Malik Darthor is an evil conjurer, a seeker of spiritual powers, a destructor of all that is good. His name, and his name shall reign supreme over the land. Oh, we are jumping in. We're jumping in right now. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. We are jumping in right away. It is time. It is white already time. But here we are. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. We turn down the music just a little bit more. Hold on. It's still okay. Hold on. The music just a tad too loud still. We're gonna turn it down a bit. All right. But we are gonna have a different sort of track playing for tonight's stream for our new character, Malik Darthor. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. Get on in here. We're just gonna get started. Right here. All right. Glasses off. I can't see anything. It's so dark. But this is him. This is our boy, Malik Darthor. You shall know his name. He is an evil, dastardly, devious,
nice shade, dude.
Deceptive. I don't know. I keep flipping it. Well, thank you, Neil. Well, that's very kind of you, Neil, the BC fan, our commander-in-chief of the YouTube chat. It's very kind of you to say, sir. All right. But I came up with the idea for this guy a couple days ago, and I was like, you know what? I think we're just going to do it. The problem is, I want him to be this sort of evil sorcerer, right? But no one has access to magic yet. The problem is, no one except like the mods and the devs of the game has access to magic yet. So, in the meantime, we have, with Malik here, we have been casting verbal spells. We've been luring people, hypnotizing them with our words, and commanding them through sheer willpower, which is a bit of a magic. Willpower in itself is a bit of a magic. But that's where we are today. We will not be doing our normal Fjord, Windcrest, Blacksmith activities today. Oh no! We shall be doing some evil wizard RP. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're well. Macius Dreadclaw, good to see you.
A silver-tongued asshole.
A silver-tongued asshole is putting it lightly. A silver-tongued asshole. Well, he's not quite. He's only silver-tongued when he wants to be. He's normally very crass. I would call him more crass and maniacal before I'd call him silver-tongued. But he does slip into a bit of a tongue of silver when he needs to. When his desires require it, so to speak. But that is our gameplay. That is the plan for today. I shall be showing you all the true might of Malik Darthor. And maybe we'll acquire
also
some more...
a psychologist.
And a psychologist. Yes, exactly. He wants to give this world the medication they so need. Oh, the medication that only a elf of Malik's tier of power could provide them. Oh, yes. Malik Darthor. But I shall be showing you all exactly what we mean We're just going to be traveling along the roads, a lone wizard. We're going to be traveling between the holds throughout the entirety of Skyrim, trying to find our next victim.
20 streams in and I'm not bored of you yet.
Well, I'm glad to hear, Macius. Well, I'm glad to hear that we haven't bored you with our silly nature yet. And I'm sure tonight you shall all be astounded by the magical prowess of Malik Darthor. Should be a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Actually, playing with this character, I've actually had the most fun I have had RPing thus far. There's been some great moments, but I have had some very, very fun moments with this character as much as I have played him in recent time. Now, it's actually interesting. I was playing him last night, and I was traveling. I had traveled from Solitude, kind of through Dragon's Bridge to Morthal here, where we are. And I actually, where I left off, it's weird. I traveled from Morthal to Dawnstar all the way to Winterhold before I realized that my game had, like, behind the scenes, my game connection had crashed. So my game had crashed somewhere near Morthal. I had actually traveled all the way through Dawnstar Winterhold without even realizing the game had crashed. It was very strange. But anyways, here we are, leaving Morthal. We might go up towards Solitude and see what kind of strange and gullible imperial naiveties we can manipulate with our strong powers. Oh, it should be quite fun. Oh, it should be quite fun. But, you know, there's still a queue at this time of night. Let me tell you, I had to wait before we...
I don't care who it is, make the first person eat a bug.
Eat a bug? We'll make him eat something. Maybe, I don't really know if I have a bug. I don't have any bugs on me. Actually, I guess I could catch some bugs. There's like butterflies and fireflies around here in the world somewhere. I guess we could serve someone a bug, so to speak. Here, I'm gonna walk here. What's going on? What's going on up the road here? Malik Darthor!
We almost there, Mel. Good day.
It's deliciously evil.
Yes. And I was able to get this black cloak. This kind of ties the whole thing together. I should show you. I was running around when I first got here in just this. I was running around in just this black regular clothing. Guess who it is? Welcome at Castiel Star. Welcome in. I was running around in just a black clothes, but with this black cloak, it's kind of the perfect thing. But now I need I need like a crown. We need some jewelry. I need to adorn myself in some jewelry. I think that's the move. Now, I should say, Malik is not a worker. We're not going to be mining. Any money we get on Malik.
Oh, that cloak is so sick.
Oh, it makes exactly the character we're trying to roleplay as here, the cloak. It ties it all together. But what we need is jewelry that we can put upon our head and make ourselves look a little more regal. And make ourselves appear a bit more powerful in the eyes of a commoner. Thus we may tangle them in our web of lies that we shall be casting upon them with our voice. The power of the Thuum. In the language of Skyrim. Is there someone behind me? Whenever you hear jumping, that means there's someone.
No, thank you very much.
So, again, we're seeing a bunch of people kind of grouped up together. We want to find someone who's by themselves. We are trying to find someone all by themselves along the road, traveling alone, so we can corner them and find and order them with our supreme magics while they are at most vulnerable. We can't be just running up to a group of people. Our magic won't work that way, alright? I'll explain that to you now. Our magic won't work that way. What was I saying? I was saying, yeah, there's still a queue. I had to actually, we're a little later than I was hoping to get started, because there's again, keep in mind, 600 people on the server right now, and 90 extra people are waiting in a queue to get into the server right now. At this time of night, there is almost 100-person queue to get into the server. So, there is plenty of people around and about and traveling and roaming around. We shall find our victim. Worry not. Worry not. We shall find the first to fall on our stream of Malik Darthor. It's just a matter of time. But welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Oh, I bid you fair welcome. And I'm also going to be collecting things. So again, I should say, we're not going to be working. Malik will be achieving all gold through either trade or mental manipulation, so to speak. Or magic. I like to call it magic. I like to call what Malik does a little bit of magic is what we're doing. Because we don't have access to real magic yet. But in the meantime, we shall be casting some spells of our own creation. And I shall show you that firsthand as soon as we find our first victim. We won't be chopping down trees. We may be getting some leather. I did kill a couple of animals for some leather. Like, I have a bunch of goat hide, a couple deer hide. Malik will slaughter animals. He will draw the blood of an animal and carve its body and rip its flesh to have something to sell for some money. But we're not going to be doing any actual labor, so to speak. And I have been gathering, like, flowers and herbs and stuff like that, just so if the time comes and the moment is right, perhaps we can make a little money that way as well, and it doesn't require any effort at all. Malik doesn't really have to lift that much of a finger to acquire some herb or some flower. So which way are we going? We're kind of heading towards Rorikstead. I see. So we're just going to continue down this road here. We're on the right track. Is there someone behind me? You there! Stop! I command thee! Stop!
What does it want from Greets and Mud?
Now, won't you look deeply into my eyes? Peer into my eyes.
Diggs and Mud is scared.
You begin to feel a weight. Your pockets seem to feel heavy. You wish to relieve yourself of this weight. No, get back here at once. No. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes people don't. Some people don't cave into our magical mysticisms. We're not gonna attack anyone either. We're not looking to, like, draw our sword. I only really have the sword for intimidation and for slaughtering animals. Not really that worried about slaughter. We're not gonna try and attack anyone. That's not really the goal of this character. If we run into combat, we are gonna flee. If the cops come after us because we were trying to cast dark spells on people, we are merely just going to flee.
Accosted by strange man.
He's called the god on me. They're all alerting the town's god of my true nature. We have to flee. Flee at once. Are they chasing me? I don't believe they are. That's happened many times, and we will see that. I hope to see more of that this stream. People that break our spell, if they're able to break our spell and they aren't put under our influence, they will usually run straight to the guard and we will be chased after by some guardsmen. But no matter, I've always escaped. We've always slipped away back into the darkness. I kind of messed up there. I got a little panicked. It wasn't really the best casting of the spell that I've done before. And you came up from behind me. I like to normally spot my next victim ahead of me. I kind of jumped the gun trying to just rushedly cast a spell on that guy that was behind me that I could hear from his footsteps. We really want to create a whole scene, so to speak. My goal is to truly, entirely capture someone's fear, their worry, their agony, all within my own presence, and use that against them, so they may do my bidding. Oh, we've only just begun. Is that an animal? I think that was a mirage. I saw an animal walking over there, but that's not quite possible. Unless someone's hunting over there. Let me take another look. Maybe someone is hunting over here. I don't know. But yes, we've been, people have accused me of being a vampire so far. People have accused me of being a bandit, a robber. I've been accused, Malik has been accused of many a thing, but he's merely a dark entity that seeks power over this realm. We might make him into, at some point, if I run into a vampire, I might not be too opposed to becoming a vampire, actually.
Death to the Stormcloaks.
Death to the Stormcloaks? We could do some death on the Stormcloaks. We could do a little death upon the Stormcloaks. It's not too far out of the realm of possibility, I'd say. We might be heading there, shortly. We might be heading our way to Windhelm in the near future. But it's just a matter of finding the right opportunity. We might even walk around. We might walk around in Whiterun and see if anything's going on. There was a werewolf attack last night. There was actually a large-scale attack by several werewolves that have only just recently popped up. There's only been sightings of werewolves that I've heard of in the last day. And there was several of them, and there was a whole band of guards that was running around throughout the city streets, throughout the roads in between the towns that was looking for these werewolves and where they may be hiding. I guess a few people have died. A few people have been killed by these werewolves. Very spooky. Very spooky indeed. I hope we don't run into a werewolf because I don't have the power to deal with one. I'm really hoping that we don't get killed by a werewolf because when you die, you lose one piece of gear. And I only have a couple pieces of gear on me I could lose, and one of them is a high chance we lose our cape that I paid money for. That I somehow managed to acquire all the money that I needed to purchase one at a blacksmith. Through my cunning and my sneaky ways on Malik. But we continue.
If it was me, I am not sorry.
We shall continue our journey. No matter. Yes, Malik cares not. So I kind of have this whole idea. The idea behind this character is he was a dark, sort of evilly inclined wizard who apprenticed on Somerset Isles, the home of the High Elves. And he was banned. He was exiled from the Somerset Isles, never to be seen or returned to that place again because of his evil ways, because of the dastardly experiments he would do upon the people there. And the strange types of magics that he would practice within the shadows. And he has been exiled, and he has turned his hopes for power to the land of Skyrim. That is sort of the skeleton of the lore that I'm working with for this character right now. I'm kind of just workshopping it on the fly. I'm sort of just workshopping it, and now hopefully these guards don't recognize me. It's a long story, but there's a fair chance those guards could have recognized me. And we don't want to rob any poor people either. They're not going to have any gold. We definitely don't care. Anyone that's running around in that normal starter clothes, we also don't care about. Because they're not going to have any. Maybe we do something. Maybe, you know what? They wouldn't have any gold, but we could try and mind wash them and make them eat something like Macias had suggested earlier. We could do a bit of mind control and force them to ingest something that we hand to them. It'd be funny.
The best manipulation is be a good guy and then they just give you shit.
That was my initial plan. I wanted, because one of my favorite roleplay characters on GTA is this homeless guy who's kind of a scoundrel, but he acts like really nice when he begs people for money on the street, and he's able to get a lot of stuff. But in this case, it ended up kind of being perfect. Hold on, what's going on here? Hold on, let me turn down the music a bit.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm quite well known around here. I don't know you then. Let me offer my hand.
I wonder if this is all about the werewolves. Again, this was only last night that the werewolves were spotted around here in Skyrim somewhere. And it seems like people are grouping up. I'm not sure why.
Noble. How's it going, sir? Can I introduce you?
Yeah, sorry about that, friend.
Gimli.
That's okay.
Gimli. Nice to meet you, brother.
And if I see, well,
So what's going on, I'm wondering.
or someone that fits your description, I may report it.
Oh, wait. Can I mention, so apparently...
I'm not sure what's going on.
...is a Khajiit. That's what they said, right? Khajiit logo?
That one was looking at me a little strangely. It's going to be very busy on the Whiterun. The streets outside of Whiterun are going to be very, very busy. And actually, I kind of wanted to go into Whiterun. Totally forgot. I kind of wanted to stop by Whiterun. We can travel around and see if there's any people wandering around the city alone that we can find. It would be a little trickier to do any of our magic, our manipulative magics, our spell casting within the walls of a city. Well, we can see what we can do. And maybe we hear something. Maybe we walk past someone and we hear of something going on nearby.
Literally told like 5 minutes ago around Whiterun there's a... I thought it was going to be wind.
Are you getting wind as well, friend?
I see.
I ate some baked beans at the Brandon Mare and it's giving me quite bad wind.
It means laughing, bro. You'll get banned.
I ate some beans and it gave me some bad wind. That man is farting. That man we just passed was talking about farting all over the place. Maybe this Khajiit. Perhaps this Khajiit is our first victim. Malik Darthor. But someone could run up behind me at any moment, and it would ruin the entire thing. We really have to catch someone when they're least expecting it, when they're most vulnerable. I think I'm gonna run up to the... You know what? I was kind of walking into town, but we're gonna run up to the city gates. We're gonna do a brisk jog up to the city gates, and then we shall walk menacingly around the city of Whiterun.
Then head to the pub.
To the pub? It's a good idea. It's a good place to start. And then maybe I could sell some of my ingredients that I've been collecting and make us some money. Not a horrible idea. Not a horrible idea. The pub would be a nice place to start. We could get an idea of what's going on around town.
If I walk away, but my name is Sir Lothar.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
you for the tips.
Alright, well, I hope you become a very rich and powerful hunter, and I'm sure you'll find some great beasts to slay. With your bow. Toodaloo.
I will find it. Bye-bye.
Yes, now what we could do, we're gonna stop at the tavern. I think that's a really good idea. We could stop at the tavern, sell some of our goods, possibly. Make a little gold, a little coin, to spend on further improvements to our attire, to our outfit that we're wandering the lands with. Because that's pretty much the goal. Until there's actual magic, eventually the goal of this character will be to attend the College of Winterhold and learn some spells. Become a very dastardly... Oh, torch bug. See, but can I catch the torch bugs? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I got any torch bugs from that. No, I did not. That's like the only bug I can think of that we could force someone to eat that I've seen in the RP server. There are other bugs in the normal game of Skyrim. But the torch bugs that we just walked past that aren't seeming to be collectible.
Even people are called to Dixon.
Malik Darthor.
Dixon Mud got called Mud Digger. Hard R today. That's fine.
Wait, what? Mud Digger?
Thalmor, believe it or not.
It's always the Thalmor.
You!
I'm an elf, and I hate the Thalmor.
You there, Mud Digger. Do you run this establishment?
Oh God, not you!
I'm looking for some drink. I want to wine.
Mud Digger not work here. Mud Digger not want any unwanted advances.
Oh. Found it.
Diggs Mud.
All right, no one's running the bar right now. We have no use. There's no use for us here. They're just sitting around the fire, yapping. They just seem to be yapping in there. It won't do. No, it just won't do. Welcome in, Chris62 in the Kick Chat. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. All right. Malik. Malik Darthor. Yes. Oh, yes.
What was it, Darrow?
I don't know. I'm going to. My best guess is they're in probably Marcus's house.
Damn, I should have stopped him right there. But there's a couple of people nearby. I didn't want to. I don't know if it was the best idea. Now here's my little possibility that we could stop someone with our magics in this area. If someone is just wandering around in this side of the city, far away from the attention of anyone else within Whiterun.
Yes, that is fair.
Oh shit. There's a whole band of people here. There's a whole band of fools here. Minions, peasants.
I love my sword.
Ooh, wow! Look at the fur cape you have on yourself there. Glow.
I need this.
Sounds
Pretty good.
That's
What you saw?
That's armor that you're wearing though, right? Some leather.
Yeah.
Right? Or padded something.
Seems this won't do. It seems this place won't do. We might have to return to the road. We'll travel to Riften next. Maybe Riverwood. Perhaps Riverwood. Or I'm thinking we go to Windhelm. We try our tricks. We try to find someone and corner them in Windhelm. Or in the outskirts of Windhelm. And then perhaps from there we head to Riften.
I was just about to
This should do. This should do. Yes. Yes.
In before a werewolf kills you.
Oh.
See, it worked.
Yeah.
Now get that filthy man to rehabilitation.
Yes.
Yeah.
He needs it.
Seems very struck.
Let's give them all a round of applause.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not clapping for that. That man offends my eyes.
God, I love this place. God, I truly love this place. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Running the Forge in Windhelm with Fjord has been a lot of fun, but I'm glad to have a character that I can explore and adventure around now. That would be horrible if we found a werewolf, though. That would be probably worst case scenario. We get assailed by some sort of werewolf. See, but what I want is like robes like that guy. The tailor that I had found in Solitude when I first started this character only could really offer me these darkish clothes that we're wearing now. But I would really like some sort of dark wizard robes. I want like a hood. Maybe not a hood. I think we're just gonna wear like a crown. I want our character to look absolutely regal in the most evil way.
You stealing? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, is that your honey?
Is that your honey?
Do you work there at the Honey Brew Meadery? That's the Honey Brew Meadery.
Oh, really? I thought this was like houses. I thought these were houses.
No, sir. No, sir. That's the Honey Brew Meadery. Please don't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Malik Darthor. I have to get into character. I keep trying to talk with my stream voice when I'm not talking to anyone. And it kind of makes it harder to just jump straight into the Malik persona that I put on for this character. That might be our next target. That Nord there walking towards us. No, there's too many people. We gotta find, again, that's why I like to travel along the roads. I do like to travel along more desolate roads. It would be harder for someone to... All right. Here we go. We're off to Windhelm. We're off to Windhelm in search of someone to get some coin out of. Because I'm a bit broke right now. I only have... How much gold do we have? We only have like 30 gold. We have 40 gold. Okay. I may have acquired some more gold from someone at some point. We have around 44 gold. We're gonna need a little more than that. Oh, we're definitely gonna want a little more than that going on in our pockets. But we'll be traveling along the road to Windhelm, where we could possibly find someone to cast some spells on. But then once we get to Windhelm, there's actually... I want to hit the blacksmith there, because as I've learned with Fjord, we actually have some of the best prices in the land and in the forges of Windhelm. Actually, surprisingly, after I've learned of all the other prices of all the other holds from the other blacksmiths around here, Windhelm is actually the most affordable blacksmith around for anything that you may require, from cloaks to swords to armor to even the more rare sets of armor. We have really good price. Or sorry, Fjord and his company have very good prices there. But funny enough, Malik didn't even acquire this cape from Windhelm. There's Winterhold and Windhelm. Winterhold, Windhelm. People keep confusing those, and now it's rubbing off on me. People keep calling it Winterhelm or Windhold, and now it's fucking me up. Now I'm messing it up. Welcome in, Undying Cupcake. Welcome to our most evil playthrough of SkyrimRP yet. It's not, up to this point in time, it's not been that evil.
I was picking up a bunch of birds.
But it shall be quite evil. Very soon. We just need ourselves a weary soul, traveling alone upon the road, with their pockets filled to the brim, ready to give over whatever they have.
You're not even doing a good evil voice.
What? What? I say? You called me not doing a good evil voice? Well, you know what I say? I smite thee down. You have been smited by Malik Darthor. You there, I command thee stop.
Fear the mighty Yai.
Yes, it would.
Why didn't he feel anything?
Yes. Now, I command thee, give me 10 septums to your master, Malik Darthor.
I could give you 10 septums if you ask nicely.
Yes. Give your septums to your master. He requires them from you.
Sorry.
Yes, now here. You need them no longer, do you? You wish to give them to your master. And just like that, we're 10 septums richer. Yeah.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
Oh, and just like that, we're 10 septums richer through our cutting words and our cutting presence. Oh, it's all going smoothly. We're off to a great start. Don't do it, it's a trap. He can't hear you. The guys we're gonna be robbing of their septums cannot hear the chat, okay? Just a heads up. You cannot warn them and try to alert them to my evilness, okay? Just won't work.
To be honest. Oh, I'm just going to Riften. I'm not going to the
So, first we go to Windhelm. And then from there we'll go to Riften. And then from Windhelm we'll be going to Riften now, shan't we?
Wait, those are real people.
Yes, there are. Yes, welcome in. Anyone that is unfamiliar. This is SkyrimRP. There are 600 real people in this server. The entire world, all the NPCs have been removed. The entire world is 600 real people. The Jarls are real people. The merchants, the miners, the blacksmiths, everyone in the entire world is a real person. With their own journeys, their own adventures, their own inclinations, their own personalities. And we here are Malik Darthor, one of the darkest in the land. Waiting, seeking, attaining power however necessary. Yes, these are all real.
I see you've seen the light Altmer supremacy.
Indeed. Altmer supremacy, indeed. Because Fjord is fun. Welcome back, Elf J. I forgot to mention. Welcome in. Yeah, Fjord is a lot of fun. Running the Forge is a lot of fun. But I was just sitting in bed the other night, and I was like, I need to make a crazy evil wizard. I need to make a warlock or a necromancer. A high elf, a snobby, greedy, evil, maniacal character that I can roleplay through and do some dastardly deeds. And maybe perhaps if we're unlucky, we may even be caught up with the city guards and be thrown into a dungeon for our crimes.
I was there watching you in that underground fight club, haha. I was shouting Fjord the Mighty.
Fjord the Mighty! Yo, welcome in! That was you, Elf J! Well, that was awesome. Yeah, the fight club was so much fun.
Can you actually be thrown in jail?
Yes, you can actually be arrested. You can actually have your hands tied together. If a guard catches you and they think you're doing something illegal, they can tie your hands together, arrest you, and bring you to jail, yes. It's pretty crazy. It's actually quite fun. It's quite a crazy thing that can happen. The guard, again, I didn't mention the guard. The guards of every hole, every city's guards.
I need to start this and be the bounty hunter after you.
See, that'd be cool if there was
then you should go to someone and do bad things.
Whoa, Joe, trust me, we should be doing some
It was so much fun. Those damn Nords and their pride was his downfall.
Indeed. Well, he almost won the battle royale. I mean, we did lose. He did try and beat someone that was in full orcish armor with an orcish battle hammer. Unsuccessfully. But he did almost win the battle royale, but he let Elfman win.
That's why he lost the BR. He removed his sword.
He removed his sword out of honor. He would have one-shot Elfman, okay? Let's be real. Let's be real. Fjord would have literally one-shot the Elfman with his hammer. So I thought it only fair. I thought it would be more exciting and more entertaining.
Elf J, I'm pretty sure he would be. He removed him more.
Him, there's our target. There's our next target right there. You there, I command thee, stop.
Hello?
Yes. Now, look deeply into my eyes. Look and stare deeply into my eyes. Don't turn away! Don't turn away!
Elfman will have ego for hundreds of years now.
Now, you begin to feel a weight, a heaviness. Your pockets, oh, you need to relieve this weight. You wish...
I know who you are. You're a vampire.
No, I'm not a vampire. No, I'm Malik Darthor. I'm no vampire, you fool. Now, where was I? Yes, you feel a weight in your pockets.
You were saying
saying I feel a weight?
Yes, you wish to relieve this weight. You wish to give
My
the
vampire.
weight of your septums, 10 septums to be exact, to your master, Malik Darthor, who stands before you now.
You need 2 septums?
10, I say. You feel 10 septums would be enough to relieve this weight from within your pockets? No! Hey, what are you doing?
Sorry, hold on.
Yes, that would have been very bad if you had smacked your master Malik with an axe. That would have been quite evil indeed. Yes.
You're getting almost killed over there, honest.
Did he give you a tip?
I don't feel...
He gave me a tip. He gave me 11 septums.
He honestly just fight to the death. Machiaz is not easily swayed.
Yeah, some people have, bro, there was one person, it was so funny. The other day, when I first started playing this guy, I stopped someone in that same way on the road. I was like, stop, I command thee, stop. He stopped, immediately pulled out his longsword and attacked me. And I was like, wow, wait, get away from me. Some people will just instantly attack me. That is a possibility when we're stopping people along the road. All right, Windhelm. Now we're gonna try and get ourselves some jewelry. We shall be attempting to get ourselves some jewelry to adorn our head, our cold Altmer head. It would definitely be well off with some jewelry upon it. But here we are, back in the realm of Windhelm. Perhaps for not too long. I only seek this place. I merely seek this place for perhaps an item I could purchase from the blacksmith. Damn it! There's no one here. Fuck! Hold on. Let me log on to Ford. Hold on. Let me log into my other character so there's someone there. Let me metagame and log into my other character, open all the doors, unlock the chest, and then steal everything. That would be a good idea. But of course we won't be doing that. That would be ridiculous. But of course we would never do such a thing.
It depends on which one.
Let's see who's in the tavern here. Let's check the Candlehearth Inn, see who's inside. Perhaps Kevion and Gladius, the Argonian who runs this place, is in, and he can meet our new character.
What did you say?
Unwittingly, unknowing that it is Fjord himself.
Are you for a feeling of longing for nothing in your soul?
If I can find it.
Oh, yes, find it, dear, please.
Malik Darthor.
Oh, there it goes down the throat, it is.
Well,
Oh, yes, let the nut take you, dear. Do not fight it. Yes, oh, do not fight it, dear.
Yo, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
Give me that as well. Right, I just had a note me.
No, everything is repurposed here. Everything, all bottles are recycled. Everything is the blood nut.
I miss the Candlehearth. What kind of shit show is happening here? I just want some normal mead.
I gave you
No, leave him alone. Leave Kevion alone.
the year.
This old bastard's just shit-talking Kevion and his blood nut wine. IPAs?
What an IPA?
What is an IPA?
The fuck is an IPA?
Disgusting. Grandpappy, you gotta get with the times.
You got to
Do you?
get with the times, man.
Are you?
Maybe I'll just switch to water.
For a partner. Bartender Kevion, do you, or Miss Lizard, do you have anything that's traditional to?
Why are you so close to me? Get away from me.
Oh, calm down, man. Yo, Grandpa, swing on him. Swing
Like any old mead, by chance.
It was always so touchy.
All we have is the blood nut.
Yes, always.
It is our specialty. Anything in stock?
As far as drinks, it is all the blood nut.
Grandpappy, you gotta get used to the 205, your 205 IPAs, unfortunately.
What is this IPA? What are they speaking of? This IPA.
You will not, sir. You will have as many beverages as you require.
What does this stand for, the IPA? Does this stand for something? Is this an acronym of sorts?
It's the Imperial alcohol.
Oh, yes, I guess that makes sense, I suppose.
Ours is special brew, that
Yeah,
blood nut.
ours is special brew. Has nothing to do with the Imperials. There's no IPA.
Well, I'm going to be leaving. You guys have a good rest of your Sundas night.
Have a good night.
Now, if you're all done wasting time, I'd like to get myself some drink.
Alright, watch your tone, sir, but yes, I can get you something.
I shall watch myself proper. Fine, I shall. Now, how much would it require for a drink around here?
I can't
For
hear
you,
you.
sir, 10 gold.
Oh, so that you're right about.
I shall... For what kind of drink? What kind of drink should be costing me 10 septums?
Hey,
The
man,
blood
it's 10
nut.
septums, man.
I don't know. Is it good? Is it really 10 septums worth of good flavorness in such a foul drink that you concoct here in this rat's nest?
Oh, it is not foul at all. It is quite potent, the blood nut. Do you know of its effects?
I know nothing of such a drink.
Someone does
There'll
not
be
value
jank
their
under the
cocktails.
table in one. Elves can never hold their liquor.
Everybody, let her work, man.
The blood nut, once you drink it, you will have this overwhelming feeling of stamina, and it will invigorate your loins.
I would like my loins to be filled with invigoration, sure. Go on. What else does this drink do for me?
To work on you, I'm sorry, sir.
Yes, you may in fact lock eyes with someone and
Decades.
feel the need to, as they may say, go hog wild.
We might be able to build you a triple strength so that you
Hog
can,
wild?
back up, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want
Yes.
that.
What? You don't
It's
want
very, very potent drink.
You're saying this is some sort of potion, and it shall turn me into a hog, is what you're saying?
Not her, bro.
No.
never
You
see
just
something
get
like that, even if it worked.
such strong feelings.
I mean, it's not that meaty.
Well, I already feel strong all the time, for my name is Malik Drothor. When do I not feel powerful?
What did he just say?
Once the nut bursts in your throat, you will experience such great feelings.
Yes,
A euphoria.
I shall give you 5 septums for such a drink.
No.
It's paid
is
to what
10.
she asked for, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I was talking to the old gentleman over here, rambling with his bones in his jaw. Oh, was I speaking to you, sir? I'm sorry. I must have been forgotten.
The price is the
I thought you didn't like to be up close to people.
In this case, I shall make an exception. Old bag.
Nothing wrong at the moment.
Talks to this old man this
Now, if you don't mind, I'll rejoin my conversation with this lizard, who's speaking of such a foul potion, who turns me into a hog.
Like he's 12.
Yes, that is my name, Lizard.
Yes, I may have met you before, lizard. Now,
I think so, yes.
what say we meet in the middle? I'll pay you 6 septums for such a drink that you describe.
No, the price is 10. It is firm, I'm sorry.
4 septums.
Oh, it looks like we're about to
okay,
close,
okay.
you know.
Okay, the price is the price. It's 10 septums. There's no haggling. Either you want it or you don't, man.
Do you not have enough, sir? Just say you don't have enough.
That is not the case. I have plenty of septums
Oh,
to
if it was, I
spare.
would give it to you for free, but I guess you have money, so pay for
He
it.
has enough to pay for it, yeah.
It's alright if you're poor. We do not wish to shame you.
No matter how many times you grunt, my good sir, you will pay the 10 septums.
I have lost my appetite for such a drink, but are you
Oh,
in
an
the...
appetite for a drink? You mean your thirst? You may leave.
Your first one I'll be quenched.
Are you perhaps interested in some of the many ingredients I have to sell you?
My friend here, would you mind escorting this gentleman out?
Fine. I see my business is required elsewhere.
Hello. Yes. Bye-bye.
They really hate him here. They really don't like Malik around here. Which is good. I feed upon their anger, their malice. They care too much for each other in there. They defend one another far too strongly in such an inn. That is not. Malik will have his due. Perhaps we're not so mean to the people who might pay us for our ingredients next time, actually. Perhaps we try not to be as rude and callous.
So is this character just twisted, or is he perhaps eventual Thalmor twisted?
I'm thinking he might be more vampirically inclined. I think this twisted, evil, dark soul may be more of a vampiric character in the future. I don't know if he's like Thalmor. I don't know if our character here would be interested. When I picture him, when I think of the grand scheme of what this character could become, I don't see him being like a, because the Thalmor's all politics and government and sort of organizing large-scale, long cons across the world. I think Malik is more following his own destiny, which could include him becoming a bit of a vampire. Which could eventually mean him becoming a vampire of sorts, traveling the roads, learning dark magics in secret, beyond the noses of those who show themselves.
That's if you can find some vamps. I've been signing up for the Dawn Guard, so I may end up hunting you one day.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Or the Vigilance of Stendarr. He would be hunted down by not just Dawn Guard hunters, but also Vigilance of Stendarr and the City Guard all alike. He's definitely going to be ending up on the wrong side of this place in one way or another. I really want him to learn magic, though. I just can't believe it's gonna be like less. It sounds like less than a month. From what I've heard, it sounds like it'll be less than a month before we start to get magics and stuff like that, spell books. But it's still like a ways away, man. It's still a long time of RPing without any magic involved. This one. Malik Darthor.
Hail, traveler.
You there, I command thee stop.
Yes, what's the matter, my friend?
Now, I beg thee, look into my eyes, would you? Would you just stare deeply into my eyes? Now, as you stare, I think you start to feel a heaviness, a weight around your pockets. They grow heavy. You wish to relieve yourself of this weight by giving your septums to your master, Malik Darthor.
Oh, I see. I think
Yes, 10 septums.
I do need to relieve this weight.
If you were to remove 10 septums, all of this weight you're feeling would suddenly disappear. And you would feel...
What if I don't own 10 septums?
Well, it must be something is weighing you down. You have to relieve yourself and give it to your master.
I think I do.
Yes.
Ooh, I feel so much better. Malik Darthor,
Malik Darthor strikes again! Now we have to go the other way. We can't travel the same way he was going. That would be a little anticlimactic. We have to go a different way now. We might have to go the long way to Riften now. Which would lead, I think, through Iverstead.
You should low-key try to recruit some of these guys.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I've been trying to, find other dark individuals. There was actually, yesterday, there was a dark individual who was all robed up, and he had the dark mask on and the hood. And he had actually witnessed me doing one of these, little spells, these little, incantations upon these people in the streets. And he walked up and he got behind the person that I was spelling upon. And after we got the gold from this guy, actually he gave us skooma. I think I got skooma from that guy. Where is the skooma? Where does skooma go? Oh, it's potions. Yeah, we got a skooma from this Khajiit that I was manipulating in the streets. But the robed, masked, hooded man ended up revealing to me that he was a son of a Daedra, actually. He revealed to us, to Malik, that he was the son of the Daedra Malog Ball. And we joined forces, and he was like, do you want to help me? He was like, do you want to help me sacrifice some people? I was like, of course, I'm Malik Darthor. I love sacrifice. I didn't say it like that, but, you know, that's a synopsis of what we were talking about. And he led me, I followed him, and we went to an Imperial camp, and we get to the Imperial camp, and immediately he's like, okay, give us 50 septims and prepare to die. And they're like, yeah, you guys in the robes? Sure. And this guy, this son of Malik Ball, disrobes his hood and his robes and his mask. He had a full set of orcish armor and an orcish warhammer. And I was like, and so in my head, I was like, oh, this guy's actually going to try and fight this entire group of Imperial guards by himself. And so I was like, yeah, we're going to fight you. And as soon as the fight began, Malik just ran off. We immediately retreated and ran off without him. But I have been trying. I've been trying to find some other...
Smart man.
I've been trying to find some other dark individuals. Yes, Malik, as evil and as conniving as he is, he's also a coward. He will also flee at the first sign of danger to himself. He's not going to risk his beautiful royal blood being spilled upon the ground by some fool, some naive fool. You know, he is that sort of cowardly, evil bastard is kind of what we're going for. That's kind of the vibe we're going for with Malik here. But I mean, we're making septims. I mean, look at that. We got 60 septims. We've already made a decent amount of money on the streets here. I just need to sell my shit. I've been gathering fruits and flowers and all this shit upon the road. I just need to find someone to sell it to is where we're at right now. But in the meantime, we're going to be heading to, where is this? Iverstead, I believe is the name. I believe that's the city, or that's the small settlement at the base of High Hrothgar. We're going to be passing through there on our way to Riften. And then from Riften, I think we go to Riverwood after we've completed our business there. But we are going to stop by in Riften and try and sell some of our goods, some of our ingredients again at the tavern. Again, we're going to hold our tongue and not be as rude and dastardly. We're going to try and hold back our dastardliness in the next bar that we find ourselves in and try and make some money. Try and make some money around here. We just can't scare away any potential customers, so to speak. It shall be quite the journey to Riften from here. I believe if we go this way, it's actually like the longest way to Riften. But again, I really couldn't keep going the same way that we got money from one of our minions. We do need to recruit some minions, though. That would be good. If we could find ourselves another group of dark, Daedra worshippers. I think Malik would do well to find some other Daedra worshippers or Sons of Darkness. Those who require the foul temptations of this world under their control. And I think those 3 people have been standing there since before we even got to Windhelm. Those 3 people we just passed on the right there, I think I've been standing there and talking since before we even got to Windhelm and in the bar earlier. We shall see. We shall see.
They doing that Red Dead Porch RP.
Yeah, literally. They're just sitting around yapping. They're doing the GTA liquor store RP. Just sitting around, talking, not moving. God, I love the NPC dialogue in GTA. It is so funny. The things that you can hear from NPCs in GTA is some of the most hilarious dialogue in any game ever. And it's just like background noise. It's literally just background noise. and it's some of the funniest, most well-written...
GTA 6 RP is gonna be beautiful.
Oh my... I can't even imagine. I struggle to even imagine just how good GTA 6 RP is gonna be. Because GTA 5's been out for what, over a decade now? It's been out for literally over a decade, and it's still so good. The improvements that we're hearing are gonna be happening in GTA 6 will add such a layer of fun RP that I can't wait. That's gonna be a big day too. That'll be a while from now though. But at least we have Skyrim. We will have SkyrimRP to keep us busy in the meantime. But yeah, GTA 6 RP is probably a couple years out from now. Because we're gonna have to wait for the release, right? And then it'll release on PC, which will be probably a year later at least. So at the very least, GTA 6 releases, at the very minimum...
Like if GTA could rip away from Keysall, I love this shit so much, lol.
Oh, it really is. Really is so perfect. I've always wanted to do like a high fantasy RP, but GTA's like the best place to RP. There's actually like there's actually fantasy Red Dead. There's like a custom map that they made for Red Dead RP and for GTA RP that has like a fantasy map and fantasy clothes and stuff like that. But like that's the closest I've seen to like a really great like large scale place for fantasy RP. I mean, and here it is. And here we are in the big 2026. It's just, we just get dropped into our laps an amazing, near flawless execution of a SkyrimRP server with more players than I've ever witnessed on a GTA RP server. Like a max player count. Just so cool.
Elder Scrolls is my favorite series in general, so this is just a dream.
It truly is. I mean, I don't know if you were here when I mentioned I still have hanged upon my wall, mounted upon my wall in my tiny little bedroom here. I do have a picture of the Skyrim map. I've always had such a place in my heart for the Elder Scrolls and the type of fan. It's just so perfect. It all works the stories of Skyrim and of Oblivion and of Morrowind and its people and the flavor, the rich flavor that Bethesda has brought to these different games has been so unique in the space, and I've always loved it so much. So much. I've loved it. I am also a huge fan. This is actually the perfect scenario for fantasy RP. Because we could have gotten, I don't know, we could have gotten like some weird offshoot of like some sort of weird Witcher mod. There could have been a Witcher RP in some parallel universe. There could have been some like, you know, large-scale private server World of Warcraft RP that could have gotten popular. I think Skyrim becoming the RP hub is so... It really is a dream come true. It truly is a dream come true for people like Malik and Fjord Windcrest. And I can't wait to explore it some more. I can't wait to see the future of this server. And what other servers spawn from it. Really. Because now that it's all been set in stone, I'm sure we'll get to a point where it's similar to GTA. I'm sure at some point in the future, maybe a year and a half, 2 years from now, we'll get to a point where there'll be like a 5M sort of deal with Skyrim. There probably will be some sort of multiplayer hub for Skyrim modded servers like this for RP and other sorts of shenanigans, large-scale multiplayer on Skyrim. Because there's so many different things. You could have, like, large war... Dude, imagine... Because the RP's cool, and there's, like, a lot of different things you can do. There's a lot of different things that can happen that are canonical to the game. But imagine if there was, like, a server, like a 100-person server, you have 50v50, and you could play as Imperials or Stormcloaks, or maybe it's, like, 50v50v50. You could play as the Elves, the Imperials, or the Stormcloaks, and just go to war with each other and have cool, like, deathmatch battles, capture the flag battles. There's so much potential. Just the fact that Skyrim multiplayer is this successful and that it works this well, there is so much potential for other kinds of large-scale servers like this. You have to keep that in mind. RP is only the very first step. This large-scale RP server is only the very first step into the future of what Skyrim multiplayer could be. And I can't wait to see it. Oh, I can't wait to see it. It's all coming so quickly.
When we get ES6 in 2860, I'm positive that inevitable RP will pop off too.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens in 2860. Yeah, I'm of the opinion, you know, I've watched a lot of videos about the potential release of Elder Scrolls 6. I've heard a lot of opinions, I've seen a lot of different takes and perspectives on it. And, you know, I've kind of been convinced. I don't know if Elder Scrolls 6 will be all that good. I don't know if it'll be as good as Skyrim. I think they've taken too long. I think they've lost too much talent from their teams. I just don't know. I just don't know if they really have it in them at Bethesda to make an amazing, well fleshed out, well thought out game again.
I feel like it's impossible to live up to the hype, especially with how Starfield was rough.
Exactly. That's where I'm at. Is like, okay, yeah, all right, we're gonna get Elder Scrolls 6. Well, what is it gonna look like? You know what? Did I go in a circle? I'm looping back around. No. I took a wrong turn somewhere and I'm heading back towards Windhelm. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I've somehow ended up on the road back to Windhelm. I was like, wow, it's still looking really frosty out here for some reason. Anyways, it's fine. We're back, literally back where we got that last guy, and then I turned around. We're literally exactly right where I turned heel after getting that gold from that one dude. Anyways, yeah, it'll be impossible to live up to the hype, but I doubt, even hype aside, hype and, you know, personal opinions about the game aside, I just don't know if we're gonna get the game that we really are dreaming of with Elder Scrolls 6. I don't know if we're gonna actually, when it comes out, when we finally get Elder Scrolls 6, I just don't know if we're even gonna get what we're thinking we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna be receiving the product that we're dreaming of with Elder Scrolls 6. I just don't know if it's in the cards anymore.
I don't know if you've ever seen those incredibly early previews of them putting Skyrim Grandma into the game. The model looked really good. At least I hope she gets to play it.
That would be cool. That'd be cool. You know, a little, you know, some star characters. Seeing a Markiplier, maybe a Markiplier in the game. I don't know. It'd be interesting. It'd be fun. But yeah, after playing Starfield, I feel like I don't know if they have the talent that really can guide them in the direction of making a great RPG anymore. Starfield was literally, it was dog shit. Outer Worlds, I know it's not like the same company.
I kinda hate Starfield.
Starfield is really bad. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. You know? And I just, if that's a sign of what we're gonna get from Elder Scrolls 6, it's not a good one. If Starfield is anything to show of what we're to expect from Elder Scrolls 6, it's not showing a lot. It's not really showing a whole lot of goodness for the future of Elder Scrolls, if that's what we're to be expecting as the standard, the Starfield standard from Elder Scrolls 6, because it's not good at all.
I found it tough to stay awake while playing it, and none of the companions are good except for the Adoring Fan.
The Adoring Fan is very funny. That is a very funny callback. But then the Adoring Fan, the only reason that's funny is because it's a callback to the other games, the other more interesting games. Yeah, I just found like the systems were kind of obtuse and like kind of lame. I felt like the intro to the game was like really lame. It's like, okay, we're in like a mine and something happens. We find this artifact and then we're attacked. We're attacked by some generic space mercenaries that want the artifact. And then you do something and you go to some generic spaceship full of mercenaries. You shoot all of them and then you get your spaceship and then you're like walking around in this bland city that doesn't even look as cool as like Cyberpunk 2077. Like this, dude, the Starfield hub city, the first one you get to, not even remotely as interesting as Cyberpunk 2077, and I don't even like that game that much. But I could say for a fact that Cyberpunk 2077's main city, that I'm forgetting the name of right now, is far more interesting than whatever the fuck Starfield was trying to fork into your mouth, hand over fist. Yeah, and like the dialogue in Starfield.
Like it have came out in the same year as Skyrim.
That's the thing. It looks like Skyrim with mods. It looks like the type of level of quality that you would expect from a modded Skyrim. 100%. But that's not even the most important part. The most important part, it could look point for point. It could look 1-to-1 like Skyrim. The problem isn't that. The problem is the writing and the the level design and the mission design and the faction, you know, the lore design around Starfield was just all dog shit. But maybe, you know, since the Elder Scrolls,
the Star Wars mod lists make it 100x better though.
Yeah, that would be cool. But then it's like now you're just playing a totally different game. Now you're not even playing. Okay, so Riften is this way. We're almost there. We're headed in the right way now. We are now headed in the right direction. We know where we're going. Riften is on the way. I did totally go the wrong direction a minute ago. I went in a big circle. Anyways. What am I saying? What am I saying? Yeah. I really wish Starfield was better. I kind of put off playing it because I heard bad reviews. And I, you know, saw trailers and like little clips of the game, and it just didn't look that good. But I'm such a big Bethesda fan. I've been such a long time Bethesda fan. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I love Fallout. I love Elder Scrolls. I love, you know, Outer Worlds was fine. Outer Worlds was okay, even though it's not really Bethesda. It was fine. So I was like, you know what? Maybe Starfield would be good. I'll try it myself. I didn't want to judge too harshly because a lot of people talk shit on Fallout, talk shit on Skyrim. So I was like, maybe it's the same thing. Maybe I'll actually enjoy the fuck out of a game like Starfield. And I'm judging too quickly based on the, you know, the takes and the perspectives of people that aren't me. But then I played the game. I was like, wait, they were all right. This is like bland. It's boring. It's lame. It's weird. Strange even. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Starfield was such a missed opportunity. Like, imagine like a New Vegas style of game. Imagine with all these warring factions that are interesting and you being caught in the middle of it with like these really cool missions and these really cool characters you end up running into and meeting. And I don't know. There's just so much that could have done with Starfield. That was
the most unfortunate thing is how while playing Starfield I was just wishing I was playing Fallout instead. I missed VATS.
Exactly! It's like, why would you even play Starfield? You could literally just play Fallout. If you want like a cool, you know, futuristic-esque role-playing game, you have Fallout 4, you have Fallout 3, you have Fallout New Vegas. This has all been very much available to even the developers, who should have had more than enough expertise. It's their company. It's their games. They should have had more than enough expertise to put something together that was of at least a similar caliber. It was complete dog shit. And it bugged. It was buggy. It was just disappointing. The only word I can think of is disappointing. It could have been so much better. There was 1,012 ways it could have been better, and they fucking just didn't do anything with it. They made the most generic, the most safe, the most fucking fluffy little, like, unintrusive, no experimenting with anything new. Just doing the same thing, but with no soul. It just was soulless. It was soulless. It was disappointing. It's so sad that I wasted money on that game. It's actually so sad that I played it for enough time where I couldn't get a refund on it, actually. It's so sad. What a disappointment. But anyways. We have to stay in character. Malak Darthor, we have to meet our next possible victim upon the road here. Should be any moment now. But even if we don't find someone, we can, we're on our way to Riften. Might be able to sell some stuff. Maybe able to trade a few things here or there.
I think what finally broke me was the lock-picking system. I just stopped picking stuff, lol.
I forgot about that. You know, it's been so long and it's so forgettable a game. Bruh. I forgot about this shitty-ass lockpicking system. One of the most iconic, bro. The lockpicking systems in Fallout and Skyrim were so iconic that other games have recreated them pretty much in a way, I would say. Did I totally miss Riften? I was like over here, right? I swear. I don't know how I'm getting lost right now. Hold on. I'm gonna go this way. This mill, hold on. We just need to head to this mill and I'll know where Riften
They
is.
literally just had to copy and paste the lockpicking LMAO.
Dude, oh, I totally forgot about this until you just brought it up, and now it's pissing me off even thinking about it. Yes, the fucking, oh, what am I trying to say? The lockpicking system mechanics in both Skyrim and Fallout were so iconic that other indie games have straight up ripped it off. I've played indie games that have straight up just copy and pasted the lockpicking from Skyrim into their own games because it's so fun, and people know that, and smaller developers know that. So they just pretty much paste in a copy of it into their own game because it's such a nice, it's a charming little way to lockpick something. And you can change the skill levels, and it's such an easy way to make a fun little lockpicking thing where you have limited resources, and you have to do it, and it works, and it's simple, and it's boom. To not put anything like that in the lockpicking for Starfield is such a spit in the face of all the longtime fans of the game. Am I going the wrong way again? No, we're going the right way now. Yes, we're totally going the right way now. It's such a spit in the face of everything that made Skyrim and Fallout so magical to not even include something like that. It shows a very profound misunderstanding of what made the games good and what made them what they are today. That little thing is just a perfect frame of reference to explain to you.
We have to go.
Who's he talking to?
Hello?
I just growl at people.
I just know if I ever try Starfield again, I'm going out of my way to get some kind of skeleton key mod.
Yeah, like if, I don't know. That would be fun, like a modded way. So if someone modded like a way that the lockpicking system was very similar to Fallout into Starfield. Because the thing is, it was the perfect moment to showcase, like, and this is the thing, this is why I'm not very, like, I'm kind of doubtful Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be all that good. Starfield was the perfect pivotal moment to showcase everything that is possibly going to be in the future for the Elder Scrolls titles. Every little Bethesda tweak to their formula that is going to liven up and make Elder Scrolls 6 or Fallout 5 a better game and a more fun and exciting game. But it was all downgrade. It was completely downgrade across the board in every conceivable way. So, I don't know.
Welcome to Riften.
I don't know, dude. We're in Riften. We finally got to Riften. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. We're in Riften. The dirty, slimy streets of Riften. Malik Darkthor.
They're free people.
Yeah.
We're not
Sometimes helps with the farm, but...
No. I think it'd be wrong if we...
There's always guards right there. There's always guards in Riften, like right there on the stairs.
Until you're able to mine gold because of it.
Full orcish, really good individuals, very polite. I'd be happy to spread word on your behalf.
So we're just gonna go to the tavern and see what we can find.
Just wait and see. Absolutely.
We're gonna try and sell some of these things in our pockets that we've ripped out of the ground along our travels. Unless no one's here, I've actually noticed that Riften's tavern is usually more empty than a lot of other taverns in this place.
Right, I'm carrying all their shit.
Malik Darkthor! Where is the barkeep in this establishment?
Good evening, my friends. My name is Rodolfo, Brother Rodolfo. The last night of the
Who's here? A moment ago.
Oh no, why is it the last night?
How are you doing, my friends?
Yes, hello.
How can I be of assistance?
Yes, I'm trying to sell some of these things that I have. Maybe they're of use to you. They're of no use to me.
Oh, unfortunately, I do believe we are closing down permanently as of tonight.
Oh?
Oh, quite right. You asked the god why they let killers roam the street.
Hmm. I see.
Quite right. Quite right.
Not a very safe place to do business, if you ask me.
Damn, this character's so cursed he walked in a bar and it closes permanently.
It seems that the presence of Malik has brought doom upon this place. God damn it. Fuck, well that's the only reason I'm here, really. Well, fuck, where do we go now? Well, I was gonna go to Helgen next then. I guess we'll walk this way. We'll walk this way. We'll have to head back the way we came. We're gonna head to Helgen. And then possibly to Riverwood is the goal. And then maybe to Markarth. Either, well, so we'll probably hit Riverwood and then we might circle back around to Markarth or Falkrith. We'll see if there's any people near there, near the streets or cities there. That is kind of crazy. You know, I wouldn't have even thought about that unless you brought it up. Our cursed character, Malik. His evil presence has
Typical Riften, is this pub one?
This is pub one, yes. Yes, it is. Very strange. I wish I would have, you know, it just would have been out of character for Malik to be that interested in why it was closing down. It would have been rather out of character.
Maybe I think I just.
But, very interesting. The Riften Tavern is closing down permanently.
In need of any food? Because if so, I have an overabundance of crops at my farm, and I can go grab some and bring them back.
All right. All right. No matter. No matter.
That is weird. That place is always so cozy in my experience.
Yeah, I don't know. I think just on my times as Fjord Windcrest, when the times that he's visited the Riften Tavern.
Quick, man.
Need
to see if my wife's okay.
Your wife?
Yes, hopefully no one got to her.
Oh, I'm sure she's dead by now.
Why would you say something like this?
Oh, these things just happen, I'm afraid.
You sound like someone I met before. Like Cardboard Pot? Do you know this man?
No, I have no idea who you speak of.
Interesting. If I may ask, are you headed to Iverstead as well?
No.
No?
Why would I be headed to such a scrawny little settlement of a place?
I think it has a lot of caricature.
I think it has a lot of character. Yes, that's not what I seek within a place. I seek power. I seek a place that can defend itself from anything that seeks to destroy it.
So you like a place like Windhelm or Solitude?
Aye. Perhaps.
The guy I was speaking about, Cobblepot, he is a frequenter of Solitude, that's from this one's understanding. Maybe you should go there and meet this one. Could be very interesting.
Maladavor! I shall take this into consideration, Khajiit.
Have you ever heard of a thing that sounds like a, why so serious?
No, I'm always serious. There's no reason to be asking about it.
Yes, this one just feels like he heard the phrase before.
You seem to be, maybe you're drunk off of skooma. You should lay off of that stuff.
What is this, some kind of racist remark or what?
Well, it's your kind. Your kind is always sipping upon the fruits of the skooma.
Yes, what is it, a well kind of moment, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Do we even know what the guy behind you looks like yet?
I caught a glance of him, but I don't even want to respect him by turning around to look at him. It's merely the truth.
It is not, man.
Yes, how about you scurry off to your scuba den and leave me alone, Khajiit?
I'm trying to find my wife, man. Someone might be fucking her.
I told you, she's dead.
Bruh. She's not dead. I swear.
They probably
Send me a pigeon.
They probably ripped her apart already. She's probably lying in pieces upon the floor. The thought alone brings joy to my mind. The picture of your wife, bleeding, her mouth agape, breathless. Oh, it brings me such joy. Oh, it brings me such joy to picture such things.
What a very dark and twisted man.
Perhaps I am.
Hey, I was wondering, have you ever heard of a Khajiit by the name of Two Paws?
Is his fur white?
No, this one's for its darker complexion.
No,
It's
I have.
lost in the sun.
I have never met such a Khajiit of such a name. No.
This one was wondering if you did, but if you don't, that's fine.
And why are you inquiring about such a character?
Me and my brothers did a job for him a while ago. He's a very dangerous and slippery man.
I see.
Oh, are we still headed the same way? We are.
I suppose I'm cursed to travel further with you along the road.
Yes. Unfortunate. Oh, shit, man. Oh, never mind. Wait a minute, my friend. If you'll just hold for one moment, this one has a pigeon to respond to.
I don't live for no one.
Hey, fuck you, man. I thought we were cool. Hey,
Now-
man, I thought we were cool.
LMAO.
Get away from me!
No, man.
No, man. What?
I was kidding. I was just kidding. That was a joke, man. I'm kidding.
You there! I command thee, stop! Yes, very good. Now, if you wouldn't mind peering into my eyes, Nord. Look deeply into my eyes. Now, you must be feeling quite heavy. You must feel a weight in your pockets, and you wish to relieve it.
Racist.
Oh, you wish to relieve your pockets and hand them.
Starting to feel racist.
Oh. Starting to feel racist. That's a first. That's the first I've been told. Starting to feel
LMAO,
racist.
That's iconic.
That's the first time I've been told I'm starting to feel racist when I've approached someone with my mystic magics. That was pretty good. I will say, that was pretty good. Holy moly. That was a first for me of such a thing. Oh. Are there any bees? I think these beehives are good. No, I can't touch that. Well, it'll lead me into the cave. Oh, and I'm not going to try and fight a bear. I will die immediately. Any saber cat or bear will kill me immediately. I have no strength for such an attack. Malik has not the strength for such a crazy and bloody attack upon him. Without a single piece of armor on his body. I'm starting to feel racist. Oh, very funny. God, this place is so funny. Oh, goodness. But yeah, like, to go back to, like, the problem with Starfield. You know, there's no at least in like the time that I spent with it, which was like a couple streams, we spent like at least like 7 or 8 hours in the game on stream. There was no megaton, you know, there was no strip, you know, like the strip in New Vegas. There was no, you know, Green Diamond. There was no like notable locations. The factions, there was no like Brotherhood of Steel faction. They were all, it was all so generic. It was all incredibly generic. There was nothing that stood out.
I guess there was neon, but I barely remember it.
Exactly, like...
Hail, friend.
Alright, yeah.
Are they following me? No, okay. I was a little worried. I was a little worried they were going to start following me and that was a band of bandits that I just walked past. I was kind of worried for a second. Do you think there's someone running the tavern in Windhelm? Not Windhelm, in fucking Whiterun? Why are there so many W cities? Windhelm, Whiterun, Winterhold, Welgen, Walkreath. We could do with a few less W names that start with W in this place. But yeah, there was like no... There was none of that. Like the characters, and not just that's all to say, like we already talked about how the characters felt soulless and the dialogue felt bland. The places, the locations had the same feeling of like it was just missing something. It was missing some sort of direction. It was missing purpose and an identity. That was the biggest thing. Missing identity. Fallout 4 was like the last Bethesda game where everything felt like it belonged. The entire world felt like everything belonged exactly where it was. You know? I don't know. I don't know, man.
Whiterun has multiple taverns in Keysall. I believe one does have an owner, but rarely any visitors, depressingly.
I guess we could head back to Whiterun. You know, there's a tavern in Riverwood. There might be... You know, it's funny. It's so lucky that we ended up in Windhelm on Fjord. Because that's like the only tavern I've seen. Okay, so we're going to start walking. Malik Darthor! You there, I command thee stop. Good. It worked. Very good.
What was that?
Yes. Yes, now, would you do me the favor of looking into my eyes? Peer into my eyes. It didn't work. It didn't work on that one. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta cut your losses. Sometimes in places like these, you just gotta cut your losses. That is 2 for that is 2 for 0 on the last the last 10 or so minutes of finding someone that doesn't just draw their weapons on us. Not great. Not great. But we already found a couple people. We have some money. We did make a little bit of money. And that's kind of I feel like 10 septims is kind of the perfect amount.
Does he think he has hypnosis powers?
So that's what he's trying to do. Again, until we have actual magics and we can be threatening with our magics and use our magic as a sort of intimidation tool for these things, we just kind of have to try and hypnotize people. We just have to try our best to hypnotize people in our evil ways. It's kind of the best way that we can go about,
It'd be cool if PPL play along to an actual vampire doing that, though I don't know how much PPL like fun.
You know, there's been a couple. You know, there's been a handful. I've run into, you know, I've tried this. I've tried that tactic on probably at this point, maybe like 10 to 15 different people. And there's been like 5. I'd say there's a good like third of the people that I've run into trying to do this sort of thing have like kind of gone along with it or reacted in ways that aren't just like taking out their weapons. Like I have had people that kind of go along with their own sort of RP, whether they fall into it and they give me what I'm asking for, they give me what I desire, or people that, you know, kind of are able to see past the illusion and role play how they, you know, how they're feeling, how they're how they see past the illusion in their own ways. But, you know, then there's just people that just bring out their weapons. You there, I command thee stop.
What is it that you request?
Yes, yes. Now, look deeply into my eyes. Look deeply.
I don't have time.
No, come back here. No, foul it. And, you know, and then there's people that just run away. There's just people that just run away. You there, I command thee stop.
Oh?
Now I have you.
Command me to stop.
Oh, no, I'm just gonna, you keep moving if you want, that's fine, I mean. God, there's so many people that are aggro as hell tonight. So many people are just so aggressive tonight. Maybe I don't have my weapon. You know what? It might be putting some people off. Me having a weapon when I command them to stop. If they see that I'm disarmed and I don't have a weapon on my waist, maybe they'd be more likely to stop and hear me out without just drawing their weapon. Because that's mostly when it's worked. When I haven't had a weapon equipped, the most times that it's worked.
I'm waiting for one of these to be a DG in disguise.
You there.
Hello, friend.
Would you do me a favor, sir, and just look into my eyes for but a moment?
No!
Come back, you must! Oh, you must!
He's making me look into his eyes! He's making me look into his eyes!
He's making me look into his eyes! Okay, well, maybe Riverwood's not the move then. Maybe we go to Valkyrie then. Perhaps we go to Valkyrie then.
LMAO, the guards are def gonna be alerted.
Yeah, we definitely are not gonna go that way. We're gonna try go another way. Let's turn around. They haven't chased us this far out of the city. I doubt I kind of started running away before they started chasing me, so they're probably not gonna waste the time of hunting me down. Probably they're not gonna waste their precious time and look for me. You there, I command thee stop. Now, would you do me a favor and just look into my eyes? Look deeply into my eyes. You start to feel a weight. Your pockets are so heavy. Oh, you wish to relieve yourself of this weight. You wish to take 10 septims from your pockets. Oh, you must, and give them to your master, Malik Darthor, who stands before you.
Okay.
Yes, very good. Now be gone, minion. And there it is, baby. And we're 10 symptoms richer, baby. And there it is. That's 10 symptoms we didn't have 10 minutes ago. It's that easy. It truly is that easy, casting spells. To put them under a spell of influence, of our presence. They know not how to escape. They feel trapped within their own minds, staring into the pools, the green yellowish pools of my eyes. Now, I almost forgot. We are looking for a crown. We do want to get like a sort of like crown or jewel for our head. I think would be a good move. Now, should we do gold or silver? This is a big important question. Should we do a gold or silver crown for Malik here? I'm thinking silver. I'm thinking a silver crown would look like a little unassuming. It wouldn't be as gaudy as a gold. Definitely gold if you're going vamp. That's true. I just thought of that as I said that, but also we're not a vamp yet. We're also not entirely a vampire yet. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll try gold first. I was thinking gold as well. I think we'll try a gold-like headpiece first. But if that looks a little too gaudy or it doesn't go well with our outfit, I might switch to silver. Might trade it in for a silver or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It matters not. All right. So from here, I think we're going to go to Falkreath. I think we can travel the next, like, left turn we can take. I think we're going to head to Falkreath and see if anyone's there. Because again, only an hour ago, there was a 90-person queue only an hour ago. So I'm sure, you know, a place that's not as populated like Falkreath might have a couple of people roaming around. And if there's only a couple of people, that would be perfect for what we're doing. Yes, when they're vulnerable and caught aside, cornered, all alone, they would be much more in...
Hello, how are you doing? I hope all is well with you. I love your evil wizard.
Well, thank you. Where winds meet us, well, welcome in. Thank you, sir, in the YouTube chat. We're doing great. And thank you. Yeah, so we are doing a bit of an evil sorcerer, a witch or a warlock type deal. But we don't have any magic. If you're not familiar with Kaizal, we can't actually, there's no magic in the world yet. They haven't released magic into the world yet. So we're just kind of trying to trick people with their minds. We're trying to play mind tricks on people at the moment until we can, didn't I just see where the hell is Falkreath?
I'd be extremely interested in seeing how this character would fare in the college, LOL.
I would too!
Your wizard voice is amazing.
I would too, dude. I would actually love to be like the Dark Apprentice, like the evil apprentice at the college. You know, while everyone else is trying to be, you know, really nice and learn magic for the betterment of the world. I would want to be that one, like, dark student wearing all black. It would be so much fun. It would be such a fun roleplay chance to do that. Alright, let's head into Falkreath. Maybe there's some people at the tavern we can sell some of our goods, some of our herbs and belongings to. Malik Darthor. He might have to put on a nice face, as I believe the cost to enter is character rather than gold. I see. Well, I'm sure they'd be quite impressed by Malik's presence as he strolled up to the halls of Winterhold. I'm sure they would appreciate his power. But we'll see. I guess we'll find out all that stuff.
Did you follow me?
Did I? Or maybe you're imagining me. Perhaps I'm a figment of your mind. Perhaps you wanted me here. You beckoned for me to return.
How about you follow me into the inn?
Yes, of course. That's where I was headed anyways.
It's a trap.
I'm thinking it's a...
Where did you get your clothes, friend?
There's no innkeeper in here.
Yes, there is.
There is, we're in your office. Hello, friend.
No, you won't have me. Ah! Oh, don't walk. Run, Malik. Something's going on in there. Something's going on in there, and I don't like it. He had a shield drawn. Why did he have a shield drawn? I don't like that at all.
LMAOO, they definitely made him look so sus.
Yeah, that was very strange. I don't know. That was super sus. I don't know about that place. We're going to continue on our travels. I think we're going to go to Markarth. I don't think I've visited Markarth on this character yet. I would be interested to see what's going on over there, actually.
It's not appropriate to turn up late to an orgy.
But do you think they're having an orgy? Do you think that's what was happening in there? He was getting his cock gobbled in the other room. That's where the tavern keep was. I don't know. Him having his shield drawn was a little odd. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that guy. That kind of caught Malik's attention. Now, why would he have his weapons drawn in a tavern all alone in a quiet place? Well, that man also had a mask on. You have to think, Malik, we're role-playing. We're not an idiot. Malik's no idiot. He has to make his own observations as he goes along, lest he become the prey of some other more powerful force.
Unfortunately, we can't sheath shields.
That's true, but also it was just a little offsetting. When that guy lured me into the bar and then someone else came out with any sort of weapon drawn, let alone it being a shield, it just caught me a little off guard. I was a little worried. Am I going the right way? Yes, this way. We're headed this way towards Markarth. Yes, it definitely could have been some sort of strange Falkrethian orgy going on, but I'm not sure. I couldn't say either way, to be honest with you. There's no one here at the mill. A mill would be a good place for a vampire, or, an evil warlock to show up and try to cast some sort of spell on. A mill, some lonely man working tirelessly at a mill by himself in the late hours of the night would also be a good spot for a place for us to find our next victim, as it were. As it were. But for now, we're just going to continue on our way to Markarth. I believe we're going the right way. I think I could have gone... You know what, we're just going to find our way back to the main road. There's like kind of a main road that runs towards Markarth from Whiterun. We're just going to find our way onto that road, which should have more people. There should be more potential targets on the road from Whiterun to Markarth. I was for a moment considering finding some like shorter route from Falkreath to Markarth, but that's going to be much less populated. That's going to be far less populated, I would assume. But we'll see. We shall see. Ha 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 ha! Malik Darthor! Herm. So, yes, Markarth is this way. I already knew that. Oh.
Hey there, friend.
You there. I command thee stop.
Oh, what you need?
Now, would you do me a favor and just look into my eyes for but a moment?
Oh, you've got very pretty eyes there.
Yes. Now, you stare deeply into them and you begin to feel your pockets grow heavy. You wish to relieve yourself of this weight.
Oh man, they are really heavy. What is going on?
Oh, maybe if you were just to give this man in front of you 10 septums, that weight would be relieved of yourself.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. I don't know how I'm going to be able to walk out of here.
Yes, oh, it's just so heavy, you're weighed down like an anchor amidst the waves.
Oh, God. Here,
it's dragging...
17, I gotta be able to move.
Oh, yes. It's very good, yes. There we go, and there it's done. And there it is. And that's how we do it around here. And that's how Malik makes his money around here. Simple persuasion. Did I rob him? No. I simply persuaded him. I swayed his mind with my sheer powers.
The ones who play along are real gems.
It really, in one way or another, whether they play along and they get scared, or they, play along and they get upset or angry, it's anything other than them just drawing their weapon or being like, later, I'm go, bye-bye now. Anything other than that is really, that's what I'm interested in. That's the kind of roleplay I'm seeking with this character. Are you following me?
No. Fuck.
Hmm.
You realise you're on a public road, eh?
LOL.
Mate? It's not your road.
Yes, it is. What an asshole. Oh, it's a public road. Oh, it's a public road, is it?
You are hilarious.
Shut up. I'll kill that guy next time I see him. Oh, it's a public road, is it? Hello, love. He sounded British. He sounded kind of British. Oh, hello, love. Oh, it's a public road, is it now? Fuck you, dude. How about you eat my high elf Altmer cock? And pubes. You're hilarious. Thank you. That's very kind of you, sir. Welcome in. Welcome into the chat where winds meet. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, people who play along with this sort of thing is very fun. This is exactly what I'm looking for. That's the thing. I love a unique roleplay because you can roleplay, you can roleplay the normal day-to-day, which is a lot of fun. But as someone who's been roleplaying for so many years, I like to find a special sort of unique situations you can find yourself and others in, whatever that may be. Whatever that may be. I like to throw a little wrench into the everyday happenings of roleplay. Is that guy a bandit? What's going on behind that tree line? There was definitely a bandit that just drew their weapon behind that tree line. I'm gonna keep running. I think I'd be smart of Malik to keep continuing down the road. I think it would be quite smart for me not to dally here much longer. What does that person do? Do they have their weapon drawn? Are they walking back now? Oh, it's a skeleton. Oh, it's an evil skeleton. Oh, that's not even a player. That's what I saw. There's some sort of skeleton spawn on the crossroads there. Interesting. Interesting. Oh shit, excuse me. Alright. Now, we are gonna go to Markarth. The problem with Markarth is, say, there's a lot of places in this world, along the roads or otherwise, where if I got caught by a guard or someone had, reported me to a guard, or if I got jumped by some people, I could just run in a direction to get to safety. Markarth is kind of in its little own corner of the world is the problem. So if I go to Markarth, we're gonna be kind of caught in that little rocky corner that it calls itself home. I don't know. It should be interesting. I haven't been to Markarth in some time now. I'd be interested to see what's happening over there. Maybe there'll be a tavern that we can get some gold from by selling some ingredients or something. I don't know. I guess we'll find out now, won't we?
Markarth is such a pain to run all the way to. I don't go often.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're not living in Markarth, you should just not even go to Markarth. If you don't call Markarth home, it's really so out of the way. From anywhere, from Windhelm, from anywhere in Eastmarch, it's so out of the way. Even from Whiterun. Say you want to go to like Whiterun to Solitude, if you choose to go to Markarth, it is like an extra 10-minute journey you're adding just to travel to Markarth. And that might be a good idea. You might be onto something. Maybe there's not a ton of people that are there right now because it is just so out of the way. But it's worth a visit. If we avoid Markarth, maybe we'll miss out on a perfect opportunity for some silly roleplay. So let's check it out. I think the fates have decided it. We shall visit Markarth and see what's going on there. Do they have horses in this game? Yes, but I guess
Do they have horses in this game?
Hello, Do you need any wheat, sir?
Hmm?
Wheat?
What are you, a band of wheat salesmen?
I own this farm. Yeah, I can sell you some wheat.
Hmm. How much would I have to pay for such wheat?
We could do... How much do you need? Obviously, if you buy more, I could work with you more.
Hmm.
You're an alchemist by chance.
Perhaps I might be in the trade of alchemy, but how much would you charge per wheat?
It depends. If you need a lot, we could work on. I could lower it quite a bit. But if you need like a 10 or 15, it's going to be standard price, which is going to be 4 septums.
I shall take 3 wheat.
All right, let me see. Oh, it just respawned. Look at that.
What's your name, my good sir?
Oh, me? Oh, I don't know if that's very important, but
I think it is. I think it's good to know the name of people doing business with your town.
Sure. You own this town, then?
I don't own it, no.
I'm the Earl of Rorikstead.
I see.
It's nice to meet you.
Yes, a pleasure to meet you both. My name is... You can call me Malik. Uh-oh.
You sure you only want 3? I have 20 on me.
Yes, I only require a few of the wheat. We'll give him, what is it, 12 gold for 3? There.
Alright. If you ever need any more, just make sure you shake my hand before you go. This stuff grows back really fast, and we got a lot of it. So we supply it to most of the major holds.
Well, I must be going now.
Alright. Good luck, sir.
I don't know, they just convinced me.
So that you might be able to rob the blacksmith. He can't run with all that weight.
Oh, Sir Blacksmith, you must be so weighed down by the ingots and the leathers. Oh, you must simply just want to hand over some of this weight to someone that could share your burdens. I think that would work quite well. I think that would work quite well on a blacksmith. I think you're right. I think you might be onto something. Because that's really all I've seen in Markarth. I've heard all of this stuff. I heard the Jarl of Markarth was slain. I've heard Markarth was raided by orcs. I've heard there's a giant gold mine that's being run by an individual that I've met on my travels in Markarth. I've heard all this stuff about Markarth, but the one time I visited, the only person that was there was a blacksmith. So, I don't know. I'm not really expecting to find much on a journey to Markarth, but I guess we'll see. But I guess we shall see, shan't we? What the hell is going on in Markarth? Oh, goodness. It is quite the journey. Oh, it is quite the journey indeed to such a place. Oh, and tomorrow, for anyone that's interested, we're doing another fantasy week. I like to do themed weeks on the stream here a little bit. But it's less themed this week. But tomorrow we're going to be trying Heroes of Might and Magic, the Olden Era. The Olden Era has finally released into early access, and I can't fucking wait to play it. We're going to be streaming some of the Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era remastered. You there. I command thee stop.
Greetings and salutations, fair traveler. There are boulders about, so be wary.
Yes.
You're really tall.
Indeed I am. Now, would you do me a favor and just look into my eyes? Just for a moment.
Oh, they're very yellow.
Yes.
Do you have jaundice? Are you suffering from jaundice?
No, it's not important what I'm suffering from right now.
Failing?
No, my liver is quite fine, sir. So, if you look into my eyes, you may begin to feel yourself feeling a weight upon your body. Your pockets feel so weighted down. You wish to relieve yourself of this weight, don't you?
Okay. Yeah, you need some cash, buddy?
Yes, you feel like 10 septums, maybe just the amount of weight to relieve you of all this stress of burdening you down.
About 15 septums, so that's pretty good.
They stink! Oh, no, I don't want your boots now. Coin, you wish to relieve your
I'll put some coin in them.
Yes, perfect.
There you go, buddy.
Watch out! Not GTLMAO.
They're coming, there's fucking werewolves. There's werewolves coming, run.
Run, the fucking
Official boot bandit.
Official boot bandit. Ew, he gave me a stinky boot. Ew. Oh, I didn't want his stinky boots, but perhaps it'll come in handy later. Perhaps I might fall ill or die to some horrible accident and I lose my boots and then I'll have a new pair right there, ready to go. I don't know. I really wasn't expecting him to just give me his shoes. That was fun. That was a silly little guy, huh?
Those fellow mentioned werewolves coming.
I did hear that. Yes, I did just hear them mention werewolves were on the loose. So we're just gonna keep going this way, huh? We're just gonna keep on going this way. Maybe it would be interesting, though. Maybe we should go to Whiterun. You know what? You know what? You know what? I think we go to Whiterun. Let's go and check out what all this werewolf business is about. I think we go and see what all this werewolf nonsense is all about.
Carry 10 septums.
Yeah, should we try and trick the werewolves into giving us septums? These are all things to consider on our way to Whiterun. Do werewolves fall for the trickery of the mind? Will they look into my eyes and feel a weight that needs to be lifted off of them? I don't know. I don't know, dude. Who knows? I haven't seen a werewolf yet, so I'm kind of interested. I do kind of want to travel to Whiterun. Just for the pure... I just want to see what the hell's going on with these werewolves. I've only heard stories. I've heard rumors and people shouting about werewolves. I have yet to actually see one. And I'm quite interested. Oh, I'm quite interested to see what the hell a werewolf is capable of up close. But I also may die. I may also immediately die upon seeing one. We may also fall victim to a werewolf attack, which probably wouldn't be so good. Probably wouldn't be our #1 good thing that could possibly happen to us. We shall see. Oh, we shall see. Hold on
I
a
like
moment.
to imagine werewolves have a kangaroo pouch and that's where their inventory goes.
Aw, for their little werewolf babies. Aww. They have a little kangaroo pouch for their little werewolf cubs. Now that would be cute. That would be quite cute if that were the case. That would be quite adorable if they had a little werewolf pouch for their werewolf babies. I'd be quite astonished to find such a thing. Maybe that's the first question we ask if we run into a werewolf. Do you have a pouch where you keep your young? Do you have a marsupial-esque pouch where you keep your young werewolf cubs? That is my only question. And if I must die for the answer, I must die then.
LMAO, you might stun them with such a question.
I think I might catch their attention with such a question.
Oh, then what the hell are we doing? We've just left a guy there. We know nothing about.
He could be real werewolf right now. He's not a werewolf.
Apparently there's werewolves out here or something, so...
Did they think I was a werewolf? I think they assumed I was a werewolf. Someone did claim that last night when they saw me with my dark attire and my horribly dark robe. That's not the first time someone has mistaken me for a possible werewolf. But I'm interested. Now I'm very interested. It seems the entire town of Rorikstead has been overrun with the worries of quarrelsome werewolves. We're gonna have to be careful. Because if we see one and we're alone, here's the thing though. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, from the base game of Skyrim, I'm pretty sure if you get turned into a werewolf, you get, like, really fast movement
Malik
speed.
suddenly starts howling for fear tactics.
How about that, werewolf? How does that make you feel? Oh, you must be so scared, Mr. Werewolf, aren't you?
Maybe Rorikstead is a front for the werewolves.
They're all, like, hiding out in Rorikstead? They could be having some sort of werewolf orgy in Rorikstead, in the bowels, deep within the bowels of Rorikstead there may lie some sort of sanctum for werewolf degeneracy. But we have no proof of that. We have no evidence of that. Is that Whiterun? I hope that's Whiterun. I think we're pretty close, relatively speaking. I think we're rather close to Whiterun, relatively speaking, as opposed to anywhere else in the realm. Just gonna continue along the road here. I really hope as I'm packing this Zin, we don't run into a werewolf. As I'm currently in the process of packing a Zin. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. That would have been the one moment I was not ready for a werewolf attack. Who's this? Not sure. I'm not sure. He looked like he was running quite maniacally across the dirts and the grasses. Maybe he had seen something. Maybe he saw a werewolf.
Yes, greetings, sir.
Yes, greetings. I heard talk of werewolves in Whiterun.
Yes, yesterday, yes.
No, not yesterday. Tonight.
Tonight, in Whiterun again.
That's what I heard. I just passed through Rorikstead, and they were speaking that werewolves might be abound at this very moment, and I wish to capture, within my own eyes, the power of such a creature.
I've seen one in Falkreath.
You saw one with your own eyes?
Yeah, yesterday in Falkreath.
Was it murdering upon someone? Was it gouging their eyes out? Was it ripping their throat?
It was getting killed by an orc.
Oh. Did the orc fall to its mighty power?
I don't know, but I think the captain of the guard of Falkreath is an orc, and I think he's slain one.
I see.
This guy is a werewolf.
This guy is a werewolf? Yes, it would be horrible to be caught by a werewolf unprotected. Is he turning? Is he transforming right now? No. No. No, I'm not ready! No, I'm not ready! Oh. Run, Melek! Run, Melek, run! He's transforming as we speak! I'm just so paranoid now. You've really caught my attention with that comment. I am now, I'm now incredibly paranoid that he was a fucking werewolf now. I'm now just turning, I didn't see him transforming, but he did stop upon the road as soon as you said something about that. He did kind of just stop in the road as soon as you mentioned that possibility. And now I'm quite worried. I'm gonna go see about these. I'm gonna go see if there's any werewolves around. Otherwise, we might find another target for our magics. Otherwise, we might find another victim to take some septum from without their knowing. Whenever I run by here, I'm just always so scared of dragons about to fall on me. Every time I see the shadow of a bird anywhere near this location, I immediately think it's a dragon flying overhead. That's gonna be crazy too, huh? Dude, that's gonna be insane too, and we can start slaying dragons? Like, do dragon boss fights, and you can get dragon bone and dragon scale and make the armors of each type? That'll be insane, won't it?
That'd be a cool event for a dragon to show up and the whole server pulls up.
That would be crazy, like a raid boss dragon. That would be a lot of fun.
I'm up in the mountains, mining an ore vein near the top of the peak. I look down and I see some craziest thing. Oh, I'm sure it's just the snow. You guys with no eyes here. If my eyes don't deceive me, there are.
Why is this naked man? Oh, this naked man is everywhere.
Oh, it's the miner.
Just keep going.
You're just threatened. You're just threatened because my body's a temple and I'm not ashamed.
What helped you guys talking about killing some PD?
Killing some what now?
No, it doesn't look like werewolves are around. I think we continue on our journey to solitude. I did have to backtrack quite a ways, but I would have been very, very interested in a werewolf appearance. Maybe that's why everyone's waiting around here outside of the city. That could also be why people are just waiting around outside of Whiterun, is the possible appearance of more werewolves. Like they're all waiting in line for a release at GameStop or something. So are the werewolves gonna show up now? Wait, I heard there's werewolves around here. When am I gonna get a chance to see the werewolves? Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the only one that's interested in actually seeing a werewolf. I don't know. Because the thing is, the Smiths...
I do like how it's actually rare to see werewolves and vamps.
That's true. I think it's actually going to start being more common. I've actually heard, at least rumors on my other character on Fjord, I've actually heard rumors that vampires are starting to make themselves known across the land. I've only heard rumors, though. I haven't actually met a vampire. I haven't met anyone that's run into a vampire, per se. But I have been hearing stories of vampires making their presence known in Skyrim again since the storm. But we shall see. I'm not sure. But yeah, it is cool. It is kind of cool how they're rolling out the magic. You know what? It's happening really smart. Whoever is kind of doing the... What would you call that? Like the, I don't even know what you'd call that. Like the rollout. Like the rollout design for the server so far. Like the magic. Not everyone is just running around shooting fireballs yet. The magic is very rare. You know, so it's really special when you run into someone that does have magical abilities. There's kind of a weight to that moment. You're like, oh, wow, you actually can control magic? We haven't seen anyone like that around here before yet. You know, and there's no dragons, there's werewolves, but there's only rumors of werewolves around the lands, rumors of vampires, but I'm sure in time that'll all be much more common.
Yeah, it's actually really cool to see spells be pulled out, haha.
It's so fascinating. Like I met, Fjord had met a priestess of Mara, who had, hold on, let me readjust here, a priestess of Mara, and when he was speaking to her, she kind of mentioned that she had healing powers, and she pulled out restoration in her right hand, and I was like, I kind of had a reaction in character, but even just out of, just myself, I was like, what the fuck? She has restoration? What? How did she get that? And that just makes you wonder, like, well, did she learn it from somewhere? Is she a dev? Is she a part of the Divines? It is all very, very cool how they're rolling everything out. It's perfect. Perfect. Picture perfect how they're doing all this. There could have been a million ways that they could have done it where, everything's on the map. The map could have been oversaturated with information.
I believe the Social Dawnguard spells count as resto as well.
The Social Dawnguard spells? I don't know if I'm familiar. What do you mean the Social Dawn...
Special.
Oh, special Dawnguard spells. Interesting. Wait, so, interesting. I mean, I'm assuming they don't have, maybe, the leader of the Dawnguard, which is probably...
Vampire's Bane and Sunblaze, I think they're called.
Right. Yeah, Vampire's Bane. But do they have access? If you join the Dawnguard, today, would you have access to that right now? I'm sure they're still kind of waiting along with all of us for spells, right? I'm not sure. I haven't really inquired. I haven't really met anyone with the Dawnguard. I've met people asking about the Dawnguard, but I don't know if I've met a actual Dawnguard, as it were. As it were.
I think you have to be one of the priests, but I haven't joined up yet to know for sure.
I see. Oh, yeah, it's gonna
They
be
do
a
have
whole
cool crossbows.
It's gonna be a whole new world. When the magicians of this world have magic, it is gonna be a whole new world. It'll be very interesting. To see people like pulling out fire spells and like blasting each other in the city streets over like a disagreement. What did you say of my clan? Ah, fucking blasted fire. Fucking someone pulls out lightning, starts fucking shocking everyone. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. It's really gonna be so exciting. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I really, truly can't wait. Very good. It's all being done very well. Keeping
I've seen the Destruction Teacher Big Lightning spell. It was straight out of Dragon Ball Z.
You know, I have. He has like the super deep voice. I think I know exactly who you're referring to. And he has like the crazy thundering voice that you can hear all around the city. I have.
Night Captain Handsome, nice top tank dude. Fire, 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 fire.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Neil. They're too kind. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be live again tomorrow, Neil. We'll see you later. Have a good one. But, yes, I have seen, like, some of the archmages around, and I have seen demonstrations of their power, but it's more just kind of a show, right? The powers we've seen have just kind of been for show so far. We haven't, at least I haven't, seen, like, any actual conflict between powered individuals yet, which I will be very interested in the roleplay that happens between two, like, powerful wizards, which is why I made this character. I wish to be such a powerful...
Yeah, I don't know if the magic actually does damage, yet staffs do nothing currently.
Oh, really? Yeah, so I saw someone with a staff. Can you find staffs, like, as loot? Is that where people get them? Because we can't forge them. We can't make any staffs at the blacksmith. So people must be... Damn it, I could have stopped him right there. I'm kind of yapping. I'm kind of caught up in yapping. I have seen staffs...
from certain dungeons.
Ah, I see. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's hurry along our way now. We're kind of back to where we were before we turned tail back towards Whiterun. We gotta get to Markarth. It is gonna be quite a journey. But hopefully, we'll meet another individual that should shell us some gold. So how much gold do we have now? That guy one of the guys gave us 17 gold that we ran into. We do have 80. We almost have 100 gold. And keep in mind, we almost have 100 gold merely by mind tricking people into giving us their gold. Which is so cool. It has been so much fun playing this character. Getting into trouble and stealing and throwing their minds asunder with our dark magics. Campy Biohazard, welcome in. We are playing as Malik
that's racist against only Nords.
You know, that's funny you mention that. I did run into someone when I was playing Fjord the other night. There was this this monk, this like battle monk who was blind, and he kept like we were Nords. It was like two Nords, and we were talking to this monk guy. He's like, "Oh, you Khajiit, you know," he was, I don't know. I already messed up the story. But he was just calling everyone he ran into, he thought he was referring to as Khajiit.
LMAO, we might have met the same guy. He kept calling me an Argonian.
Yeah, he just like, he like totally mistypes whoever he's running into. He was very funny, and he played us a song on his lute. It was quite hilarious. A very, very funny character, that one.
Red robes.
Blind monk. Yeah, I believe he was wearing like reddish, brownish robes. I'm a little colorblind. It was some sort of, you know, darker-ish robes. Very funny. Yeah, I would love to meet him again. I would love to meet him on this character. I would love to run into him on Malik Darthor. Then I could really mess with him. And I'm sure if I did some weird trickery on Malik, he would totally play along in a very funny way. I would love to see something like that. Yeah, a Nord that's only racist against Nords would be very funny. Are you one of them Nords? You're one of those dirty Nords, aren't you? You must be loving of the sweet rolls. You stupid Nord. How about you go do something with your life instead of wasting your time here in Skyrim? It's kind of hard. I kind of have trouble doing the Nord voice. I've noticed that there's some people that do it really, really good. And I'm sure because they're from places where that accent is actually a real thing, where they have family members or
then
relatives.
Goes to bed with his hot gadget wife.
Yeah, I know. Yes, it's true. Yes, Fjord's Khajiit wife.
Your Fjord one is pretty good as a Nord voice.
Yeah, Fjord, Windcrest. It is good. It is kind of a... Is that him? Mm-hmm. You there, I command thee stop.
Why do they always bully the blind? What?
You. Now, look into my eyes.
I am blind.
OMG, this might be him.
Are you... just try and look in the direction of my eyes.
Okay, I can only assume that your eyes are like sort of eye level to mine, so I'm just going to not move my eyes at all.
Yes, perfect. Oh, now I assume you're starting to feel a weight. Your pockets feel heavy. Oh, you wish to relieve yourself of this weight? You think maybe 10 septums and you could hand it over to this individual in front of you. You may feel as light as a bird. You could fly away into the sky.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Now let's relieve that weight of yours.
Okay, I don't really,
LOL.
Here?
No, this is berries. These are berries. Look, you'll want to relieve yourself of septums. There must be septums in your pocket. You can't wait to rid yourself
LMAO, he's blind, poor guy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes.
I have septums, whatever.
Now look into my eyes. You feel an emptiness inside you. Marry me.
Now you shall relieve yourself of your coin unto Malik Darthor, your master.
Yeah, you know, I have a feeling this really didn't work out like you planned.
He can't find his septums.
Well, the whole eye contact thing, yeah. I'm sorry.
What are the odds, dude? What the hell? What are the odds we just ran into the blind guy we were just talking about? That's him. That's the Jarl Smasher. That's crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. We literally just ran into him. What are the odds? What are the odds?
Where did his robes go, LOL?
I don't know, but Malik doesn't know him. He's never seen him in robes, so it would be way out of character to ask him where his robes went. I'm very curious, though, as to what happened to his robes. Where is Markarth? You know what? Fuck Markarth. I'm already way off course. We head to Solitude instead. How crazy is that? Bjorn Jarl Smasher, the blind monk, just roaming around in the countryside. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I think someone might have robbed him of his clothes.
I think that may have been what happened. God damn it.
He asked the werewolf.
He's the... Wait. You might be right. He might actually be the werewolf. No matter. It does not matter, Malik. Malik would not think such things. He might be the fucking werewolf, though. That's a great guess. And that's what he would have ripped out of his robes and been left with torn garments all around his body. That's an incredible guess as to what happened. I should have called him ugly. I remember he was mentioning people kept making fun of him and his appearance when I met him on Fjord. I should have called him ugly or something, or he had eyes so large. You have eyes so large, there's no way you couldn't be seeing me right now. Your gigantic bulbous eyes, you must be able to see something. Oh, it caught me. I was so, like, stun-locked that we even just found him after talking about it.
He's very good at making you feel bad. I started calling him a buzzmer in return.
I just got so stun-locked. There were so many things I would have rather talked to him about there. God damn, that's crazy. Weird world. Strange world we live in. Coincidences like that. I have seen many such coincidences like that in my life. Very peculiar. All right. Streets of Solitude. Here we go. Now, why am I only just discovering Solitude again? I've definitely 1,000,000% been in Solitude before. Let's check the Winking Skeever, see what's going on in here. Let's check the tavern. No one. I'll just steal some Death Bell. I'll just grab that, thank you. There's literally...
Some of these shops I've genuinely never seen be open before.
Yeah, I think Solitude's... I think the City of Solitude is more of like an early hours... I think it's more early NA hours that they're open. That most places here are open. I'm just gonna steal all their goods and rob them of everything they have. But yeah, the only time I've seen Solitude bustling with people and with shops open is usually, which is strange because it's like one of the starting cities. You can either start in Solitude or Winter or fucking Whiterun, Jesus. You can either start here or Whiterun, and it's like usually so dead. Malik Darthor.
Whiterun 2 never seen the general store open ever.
You there, I command thee stop.
You command this one? What?
Yes. Now, would you be so kind as to just look into my eyes for but a moment? Just look deeply into my eyes. And you...
this one... why does this one need to look into your eyes?
Yes, and as you stare into my eyes, you perhaps are feeling a bit heavy. Oh, there's a weight upon your body, and you must relieve yourself. It's like an anchor dragging you into the depths. Maybe if you...
Well, this one is carrying a lot of firewood. That's
might want to watch
why.
for the guards.
Maybe if you relieved yourself of 10 septums to your master Malik Darthor, this weight would be relieved of yourself.
This one doesn't even have any septums.
Oh, you're no use to me. Oh!
Good try.
Good try? Fuck you, Kishi. How about you go get dirty? How about you go roll around in the litter box, you dirty Khajiit? God damn it.
Nice, yes. Akir versus Scales of Azure, yes.
What's going on? Are there guards on the wall?
Please strip down to your nooks and crannies, yes.
I guess they're up there on the wall or something. And one of them is telling the other guys up there to disrobe.
Nice, yes.
Okay. We're going to get away from that. Let's try one of these make someone eat something tricks. You there, I command thee stop.
Seems to be black magic of sorts, yes.
Stranger, turn around and face me.
Nice, alright. Fighters are about to fight soon. Our bet's in, yes. Whoever wants to bet.
That didn't work at all. What if we go this way? What if we run into someone? Let's continue into Solitude. I think we continue deeper into Solitude, I think we shall. I think we shall do such a thing. There was an elf. There was some sort of Bosmer or Ultima that ran past me while I was trying to get that man's attention. And he shall be our next victim. A victim of Malik Darthor. Yeah, but yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, one of the slowest cities in the nighttime. I usually see Whiterun is usually pretty busy. Windhelm is usually pretty busy. Riften's usually pretty busy during like all hours of the day. Solitude, for some reason, just totally falls off a cliff in population at night. You there, I command thee stop. Now, look deeply into my eyes.
Yes.
And as you look, you begin to feel heavy. There's a weight upon your pockets that you must relieve yourself of.
Does that tend to work on people, my friend?
You feel so heavy. Possibly 10 septums removed from your pocket and given to your master, Malik Darthor, would relieve you of such a weight.
Well, I'm afraid that's... I'm Rosentia
Yes,
Oris,
I understand.
steward
You're
of
so
Dawnstar.
confused. Your mind is twisting and fouling, and you have to relieve yourself of this stress that weighs you down so heavily.
Septums.
Oh! Oh! Oh, no, I don't want your stinky boots! Oh! No,
More boots.
No, septums. You wanted to give septums to your master. Where are you going? Oh! God, more boots, dude! What is this? Boots! Why does everyone keep trying to give me their boots? I don't want their boots. I don't want their smelly, stinky boots. I want their coins.
We've officially started a boot collection.
We literally. I mean, at this point, we're probably gonna get more boots. At this point, is what I'm guessing. It's probably not the last pair of boots we'll see tonight. In return for our magnificent presents that we overwhelmed them with on a moment's notice. Outlet. No, too many people. Too many people. Oh, but there might be salt though. Hold on. Let's go and try and find some salt.
Time is what we all need.
I think I need some salt. We definitely need some salt, and I know there is some right down here. This is one of the only 2 places in the entire world I know there's salt. There's only 2 places I've ever found salt before, and I've searched a lot. Mind you, I've done a lot of searching by the water. I run around along the water sides. The only 2 places I've found salt is here in Windhelm, on completely opposite sides. Complete opposite sides of the world. And it's the only 2 places I find salt.
Excuse me.
What?
Oh, sorry. Has anything strange happened?
Yes. There was a woman with a strange face who came up and said, "Excuse me." And that's the strangest thing I've seen recently.
Well, and so... Hi,
Well,
good
then
evening
we will
to you
take
as
our
well.
leave.
Yes, be gone!
Farewell.
I think this is a cooking pot. I need to make some food. I'm very low on food. Is this not a cooking pot? Are you kidding me? This isn't even
That was scary. I
That
now
was
only
scary?
know of 2 salt places as well.
Yeah, this is... Dude. I only know... Are you salty about that? Thank you, Cammy. Follow Cammy Bio... Anyone here, check out Cammy Biohazard. An amazing stream over there on Cammy's stream. They play a lot of Resident Evil, Silent Hills, and Resident Evil likes that have released through the years on different platforms. It's so much fun. Always a super chill stream over there. Good to see you, Cammy. What about this one? What about this one here? You there, sir. I command thee stop.
I believe you're able to work for money at this mill too.
Did you not hear me? I commanded thee to stop.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Now, wouldn't you just do me a favor and look into my eyes?
Yes, I can see your eyes.
Yes. As you look deeper, you begin to feel a weight upon your body. You must relieve yourself of this weight. It's dragging you down into the depths, and you think the only way you could relieve yourself of such a weight is Perhaps the 10 septums in your pocket could be better off in the hands of your master, Malik Drathor.
I don't feel any weight.
Oh, foul it! I don't know. I didn't even want to. I didn't even want to try with that one anymore. I didn't even want to try with that guy anymore. There's sometimes you just gotta cut your losses. There's sometimes in this world you just gotta cut your losses, dude, and just keep moving.
He sounded sleepy.
He sounded very sleepy. That's the thing. I also don't want to like harass people who are very tired, or it is kind of an odd. It is sort of an odd time we're role playing at right now, where it's kind of the start of EU and the end of NA. So if we're running into NA players, they could be very tired. It could have been a long day for some people that we're running into. So we don't want to, we don't want to bother them too much. Out of character. Malik doesn't mind bothering anyone, but do want to give some courtesy to our fellow role players around the realm. All right, where to now? Herm. I think we're gonna head to Morthal. I don't know. I think we just head back towards Whiterun. I think this is just kind of the route. I think Solitude to Whiterun, Windhelm, and Riften, those are the most populated roads where we could find people to...
Of course.
To get some septums from. I think if we were to go to Markarth, I feel like it'd be a waste of time, especially at this time of night. Probably be a waste of time for Markarth. Valkyrie was clearly... We ran into one person and they were... 2 people, and they were either bandits or they were having some sort of secret orgy. We don't know. We haven't gotten to the bottom of what was going on in Valkyrie, but it wasn't... Whatever was going on there, it wasn't them giving me money. So, Valkyrie and Markarth, probably not great. Helgen is always super dead at this time. You know, Helgen's actually...
I think Morthal Dawnstar is the main culprit of the vampire attacks.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, when you say that, when you put it that way, maybe we should pay Morthal a visit.
At least that's what I've heard through the winds.
I see. Maybe it would be worth our time to visit a little bit of Morthal then. Because I was going to go that way anyway. I don't want to metagame too much, but I was about to head that way anyway. But if you're mentioning that that is the case... You there, I command thee stop.
Greetings.
Now, would you do me a kind favor and look into my eyes? Now,
I'm looking to your eyes.
As you look, you begin to feel a weight upon your body, don't you? You feel like you need to relieve this weight. It's dragging your pockets nearly down to the floor, the cobblestone at your feet. I'm sure you could find 10 septums within your person to relieve your weight off of yourself.
Yes, I'm feeling lifted.
Yes.
Yeah. What's happening to me?
Your master, Malik Drathor, would be the perfect person to give this weight off to unburden yourself of this pesky weight. I swear to God, if he gives me boots. Yes! Yes! And there it is, baby. And there it is, baby! I think we have 100 septums now.
Great success.
Great success! Another one has fallen for our tricks. Oh, it's just so perfect. None the wiser he was. Oh, Malik, what chaos shall you be inflicting upon the people next? I really can't wait till I have magic, man. I really want to, pull out a fireball and really create some intensity. I would love to have a fiery orb within my hand to really set the scene for the sort of power that they're faced with in a moment like this. But in good time, I suppose. In good time, I suppose. Now, and I'm wondering, so I haven't dedicated Malik to anything yet. I haven't dedicated him to any life path yet. Because I have a pretty good feeling that magic is going to be a life path once the doors to the college open. I would assume that's
maybe if you had illusion
future.
magic, you could put something harmless on them and it'd be a roleplay hypnosis thing.
Yes, 100%. Illusion magic would be good for stuff like this. Or even summoning like an undead skeleton. You know, as I like walk up to them, kind of have a skeleton at my guard that may oppose them in such a way. I don't know. There's a bunch of different things we could have at our disposal that would be more magical once we have access to magic. There's a few different things we could do. Oh, we'll see. We shall see what happens when we get there. For the time being, we shall just have to cast our spells the old-fashioned way, with our words and our wit, and our power, our raw power. All right, so we are gonna head to Morthal, I guess. We're gonna see if there's anything interesting happening in Morthal, vampire-related. I would actually kind of love for our boy here to become a vampire. I think it would just be fitting. I think it would be very fitting. I don't know. I don't know. Then we would...
Or just insta-killed by vamps.
That would be a shame. That would be a crying shame if we finally find a vampire who we wish to join forces with or become one of their cult and we just instantly get murdered by them. That would be a shame. But I'm hoping they would be inclined to take a person like Malik as one of their ilk. You would think they'd be very well inclined. All right, we're just going to walk through. I see some people ahead. We're going to walk through Morthal and see what we hear. Maybe we hear tell. We could stop by the tavern and see if anyone's in the Morthal Tavern. Because I've actually run into a decent amount of people who call Morthal home. It's actually surprised me over the last few days how many people I've run into in other parts of Skyrim. They're like, yeah, I live in Morthal, or oh yeah, I'm visiting here from Morthal. I guess there's a decent amount of people that actually do live here. It's kind of out of the way as it seems sometimes.
Okay, by your logic, I'm gonna kill you, but you're the murderer because you assume I'm the murderer, which makes you the murderer. Okay, here we go.
No, but then you would be the murderer because you'd be murdering me.
Why don't we just roast this guy?
What? No!
This guy.
No! No!
This guy.
No! Don't roast me! No!
Yeah, he does look delicious. Just a little nibble. Come back. Come on.
You shall not eat me or my flesh!
He's quick. Come on, we just wait. That's a fucking vampire. That's a vampire. Was it?
No! A lot of people mistake me for a vampire. A lot of people be thinking I'm a vampire. Oh, God. Oh, God, they're chasing me still. They're still chasing me. Wait, stop. Don't run. Don't run. We need to save up our stamina. We are pretty quick, though, because we're not wearing any armor. So, and we're an elf. I think the Altmer might move a little faster than other people, and we're not being weighed down by armor.
Are vampires in the game yet?
No one knows. I haven't met anyone that's actually, like, met a fully fledged vampire. I'm not entirely certain that they are in the game yet. I don't know for sure if they are in the game yet, but, I mean, a lot of people are talking about them. Yeah, I think they just dropped the chase.
There are PPL who have said they've seen them, but no proof.
See, that's what I've heard tales of vampires returning to Skyrim after the storm, but I haven't seen any. I haven't been able to find any yet, unfortunately. Unfortunately. You know, speaking of the storm...
I imagine there has to be if they put the Dawn Guard in, though.
Well, of course they're eventually going to be here. Of course they're eventually going to be vampires. And Skyrim has a history of vampires living within Skyrim. So, of course, the Dawnstar would exist for that purpose, but I don't know if they're active. I'm not sure if the vampires are actually active yet. But I mean, you just said Morthal had stories, there was rumors of vampires in Morthal. Those guys immediately called me out for being a vampire. Immediately. The second thing, they were gonna eat me. They were gonna roast me and eat me, those guys were talking about. And the second thing they said was, he's probably a vampire. So obviously
I believe the story with the Dragonborn is he only did the main quest and nothing else, so Lord Harkin is still alive canonically.
True. Yes, exactly. And I'm sure if there is gonna be a Lord Harkin in the game, I would assume he would be played by a divine, as one of the devs would probably take the role, or one of the, you know what I mean. One of the higher ups would probably take the role of a Lord Harkin.
I'd like to be one of the first vampires.
Dude, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like a vampire would be awesome. I think that would be an awesome storyline element for our Malik boy here, to be one of the very first vampires in the realm that people have seen. He's made himself seen in different parts around the world. On the road, lurking in the shadows, Malik could be one of the very first vampires, and all those who had seen him before had not even known it, were not even aware of his true inner demon that wished for their blood. I don't know, but from here, we're just gonna go to Dawnstar. We're gonna travel to Dawnstar. Maybe we'll learn more, and we won't be...
You basically have to wear a helmet that covers your head completely at all times, or else you can't go anywhere.
That's true. It does kind of like make you look different, doesn't it? I did forget about that. I did kind of forget how it aesthetically kind of changes your appearance when you become a vampire. Yeah, I guess we would have to wear a mask or something. What kind of hood would be good? I guess like if we could get some variant of the Nightingale hood that covers your eyes too, that'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of the perfect headgear to wear if you were a vampire. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. So where's Dawnstar? I think we go left here for Dawnstar. Oh yes, and someone was asking, some person was asking in chat if there was horses. So there are horses, and I've only just recently seen them. I've only just recently seen any horses at all in the last couple days. And I inquired about them. I was like, "Sir, where did you get your horse?" And he was someone was telling me, and someone was telling me that the horses, you have to talk to the divines. In other words, you have to talk to the mods. You'd have to be in contact with the higher ups of the server to get your hands on a horse. There's no like purchasing. You can't like purchase horses yet, unfortunately. That is only for the highest up of the highest up. Is there a tavern? I believe there's a tavern here. Can't remember. That's an alchemy shop. Is this the tavern up here?
I wonder how horses work in general. Do you store them in a stable like they're an item or something, lol?
Dude, so, no, they were littered across the road. They were like, I saw 7 horses, and after speaking with some people about how many horses I saw, I'm pretty sure it was the Thalmor. People were telling me that if you saw that many horses, it's probably the Thalmor that owned them. And I guess wherever I was when I saw them, the Thalmor were talking to some people in the town there. But yeah, so I guess they just leave them on the road. I guess I could have just stolen it. I was playing Fjord at the time, so I wasn't gonna steal a horse. But yeah, I could have just walked up and gotten on one of the horses if I was an evil character. Actually, they just work like how they do in the normal game. Or maybe it had a lock. I didn't even try getting on one. It may have had like a lock. They could be possibly like locked up if you tried to use one.
They de-hunt you down.
Find some food. Hunger, fatigue. All right, let's eat some steak. Let's eat some steak. And can I find a food pit? Can I cook some food? Hold on, let's grab all this shit off the shelves, won't we? God, someone just grabbed everything off of the shelves in here. Shit. Whatever, I'll just grab everything I can here. Thank you.
Time for bed. Good night, everyone.
Have a good night, Macius. What time is it? We'll be wrapping up pretty soon. I think we're going to end our journey in Winterhold.
hallway's right over here, huh?
LOL, alchemists are just ingredient bandits. It's me, I'm ingredient bandit.
I'll be here tomorrow.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Should be fun. We're going to be doing some Might and Magic Olden Era. We're going to be doing the remastered Might and Magic game. The early access just released recently. We're going to be jumping into that tomorrow for stream. Should be a lot of fun. Should be quite fun. It should be quite fun indeed. But we'll see you later, Macius. So, what are we going to do? What was I going to do? I think I was going to find my way over to Winterhold as our last stop before we get out of here, before we wrap the stream up. Because I just want to ask around. I just want to try and get my way. I want to weasel my way into that damn college as soon as I can. We need power. We draw from the power of this place. Am I going the right way? Where is this taking me? This is gonna take me a totally different direction. God, we're gonna just be traveling along the roads. You know what, we might wrap up in Whiterun. We're gonna travel to Whiterun, I think is the move. And we'll wrap up in the Whiterun Tavern. We'll see if we can meet someone, say a thing or two. Perhaps find another victim to fall ill to our demise, to our demise. What the hell am I saying? To fall victim to our trickery. How am I gonna get over there? Fort Dunstad. The labyrinth is all the way over here. Can I travel across these mountains through this area? I don't know if there's a way through the mountains from here. It might be there might be a way to travel through the mountains like this way. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. You know, I don't know. We're just gonna, I think this would be a great spot to just kind of wrap it up here. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all enjoyed our lovely little stream of our character Malik. But thanks for watching, Elf J, Bacchus, Cammy, everyone in chat, Neil the PC fan, everybody, hope you had fun. But we'll be back tomorrow with another stream of, again, the Might and Magic Olden Era, the remastered. But if you guys want to join us for a raid, we love raiding. We do love raiding out to our fellow smaller streamers if you want to join us for a raid. But until next time, we'll be back tomorrow with another stream for your viewing pleasure. But night, have a good one, guys. Let's see who we can raid out to. Archimetal is live right now. We're going to head over to Archimetal and check him out, see what he's up to. Check out Archimetal. If you haven't already, drop him a follow. Give him some love in his chat. He's an awesome musician. He's a very talented guy, very funny guy. We love Archimetal here. He's a very talented gentleman, and we love to support him all we can with our little raids over to his channel. But until then, I wish you all farewell, and I hope you don't run into a sort of shady individual like our fair Malik Darthor upon your roads and your travels. But until next time, farewell, everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. See you next time. See ya. Bye-bye. Farewell. Good night. Bye-bye. See you later.